All right, chat. Let's fucking lock in, boys. We got hella shit we need to get done today. We got a ton of stuff we gotta do. And we got about 3 hours to do it. So let's fucking get after it. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Hockey Gamer, what is up, brother? First chatter, how are you doing, man? Good. Glad to hear it. Isn't it a fucking beautiful Thursday? It is raining, actually, over by me, but I'm still in a good mood. Even though I got a lot going on, I'm in a good mood and I'm ready to spend the next 3 hours with my chat. Cosmic, what is up, brother? With your classic question, how are you doing today, man? How was your week? How is it going? Sun near me. That's nice. Yeah, it's fucking raining over my way. Holy shit, boys. We're fucking locked in. All right, we got to make our fight night picks. We got to figure out what crazy parlay we need to place because we're going to have to place a parlay, bro. We're strapped for cash. The only way to make it out is to gamble this shit. Okay. The first fight of the evening. Yo, Mamba Rides. What is up, brother? We got Billy Ray Goff versus Ty Miller. Holy shit. Well, oof, my stomach was actually hurting. I'm glad that happened. That was a beautiful moment. Billy Ray Goff versus Ty Miller, baby. Ty Miller's a fucking huge favorite here. Let's take a look, though. Sorry, couldn't make it to some of the lives. I was in the hospital. Damn, are you okay, bro? Hope you're good, man. Guys, we're switching up. We got a ghost today. You're lagging because I'm having bad Wi-Fi. Damn, bro. Papa is here. Cosmic, glad to see you here. Love the shirt. Thank you, Shailanta. Okay. You know, dressing up a little bit. We got a fight in fucking Friday, 2 days. Oh my God, 2 days. Holy shit. Do you like watermelon? I do. We in this shit. Hell yeah, boys. Okay. Guys, we got a lot on our plate. Okay, as we know, my sister did indeed crash her car. She's fine. However, she needed a new whip. Now, as the older brother, this feels like a responsibility that falls on me. Now, do I have a couple G's to throw at this situation? No. Do I have a little bit of gambling money? Yes. Sub and like to my boy, you absolute legends. Thank you. Yo, here from Cosmic trying to support the dream. Yo, what the fuck? Cosmic getting chatters in here? Yo, Andres Gonzalez, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You keep freezing for me. Damn, I hope that's not happening for everybody. But anyway, chat. We need to lock in, boys. Like I said, okay? Here's the sitch. Let me explain the sitch, boys. Little sister. Her brakes gave out. She rear-ended a car. Okay? So that means she's now out of car. She needs a couple racks to either get a new piece of shit car or fix this car. She needs a couple racks. She didn't ask me for a couple racks, but like I said, feels like my responsibility. Do we have a couple racks? Not really, but we have at least a rack. So we gambled a rack, double it, put it towards the new car for my sister. What do we think of that idea, chat? Is that a good idea? No. Is it going to be a problem if I lose a rack? Yes, because my insurance, which is my most expensive bill, is due in 5 days. So if we lose, we're pretty fucked. But if we win, we're heroes. Chat. This is sounding like we need to take the brave choice. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like there's any locks on this card. We'll see if we can cook up a beautiful parlay, you know, a parlate, if you will. We'll see how we get going. First up on the main card, though, we got Billy Ray Goff versus Ty Miller. Let me put up a poll for you boys. Poll. Who's winning? Billy Ray Goff. Oh my gosh, I cannot type. I may be retarded. Versus Ty Miller. Start a poll. Okay, so that's the situation, chat. That's the situation. Situation is, sister need a new car. She needs a couple racks. We don't have a couple racks, but we do have genius fight insight. We can gamble, make the money, put it towards a new car for my sister. I see no flaws other than if we lose, we are very fucked because, like I said, big insurance payment due 5 days. But I don't know what else to do. I really don't know. You know? Is this meta or not, chat? Let me know. Also, vote on the poll. What do we think is happening here? You know, I've gotten pretty lucky on some gambling before, and I haven't gambled in a while, so I feel like I might be due. I do not promote gambling, though. It is bad. All right, we got one vote for Ty Miller. You know what? Ty Miller is probably going to starch this kid. But this Billy Ray Goff guy, he has a lot more chest hair than Ty Miller. I'm not saying that has anything to do with anything, but I'm not saying it has nothing to do with anything either. Let me write that down in my notes. More chest hair. By more, I mean he has chest hair and fucking Ty Miller looks like a little tiny baby. How do you know that watermelon? What are you on about, Gabriel? Billy Ray, 9-4. Ty Miller, 7-0. Broski has not got a loss ever. And I don't think he's about to start now. But let's take a look. Billy's coming off a loss. Ty's coming off a win. I think I watched Ty's last fight. But I cannot remember, chat. Talk shit. I want you to talk shit. Whoa, calm down, Gabriel. It's a wholesome channel. Holy shit, I spilled my fucking ghost on my leg. So that is the situation we're in. Our back is to the wall. And we need to hammer down and figure this out. Hi, how are you doing? Haley, I am fantastic. How are you doing? Billy Ray Goff. Okay. 7 wins by knockout. 4 first-round finishes. 7 KOs, baby. Did you end up having to work tomorrow? No, but I would have. I'm not going to lie. I would have if there was an option because I desperately am going to need. I would have needed that. But no, I don't have to work tomorrow, so we are good. We have commenced the 10 days off. We're having a very serious conversation here, Hamilton. We're picking our fights, and also we're debating on whether I should place a bet on the parlay. Okay, we already know the situation. Sister crashed her car. She needs a couple bands. We don't have a couple bands. So what we do have, though, is genius MMA knowledge. So we bet a rack. We bet 1 whole rack. We double it. We get 2 racks. We could put 2 racks towards a new car for my sister. That may be the move. The problem is if we lose, that's going to be a problem because my insurance bill is coming up in 5 days and that shit hits hard. That is my most expensive bill because I have a bad driving record. I'm not sure about that, man. Riley, I am not sure about that either. It is not my smartest play, but it is the play we have. And also I may not do it. Maybe I'll just not do that, but I feel, my back's against the wall here. That's too much to risk, bro. Trust me, I've risked more. And let me tell you what, I've gotten up. I've been up, but I've also been down. That's the risk you take. And I do not promote gambling, just to be clear. Nobody at home start gambling. That is not a good idea. You know, $10 here or there, that is fine. You know, keep it fun, keep it playful. But anything other than that, what is the bet again? I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a parlay or not. We may cook one up here on stream. We may cook up a beautiful parlay on stream. But it has to be something that I'm sure is going to win. Because like I said, if I lose, ultra mega fucked. But if I win, then I'm a hero for my sister's. My sister's birthday is Sunday. Just to be clear. I could be a hero or a loser. Why don't you bet like 500 or something? Because then I only win 500. And that's not as cool. Do they have casinos in New York? They do. I'm talking about online sports gambling on the fights though. But they do have casinos here, yes. My biggest payout at a casino was $1,500 on roulette. But let's not forget the task at hand, the main reason. Hiya, what up, Billy? How you doing today? How's it going? How's your Thursday? We're locked in. We're making predictions, deciding whether we need to fucking gamble a rack. We got a lot of things. We have a very serious agenda today, boys. We also have 2 days until our fight. The adrenaline's pumping already, okay? Okay? Yeah, but I was going to say, put it all on one hand of blackjack. Dude, Hamilton. Hamilton, do you gamble? What? You a gambler, Hamilton? Dana White strat. Yes, that is. I actually won on roulette the other day. I guessed the number. Damn, Trilanta. Yo, I got a bunch of gamblers in the chat. Well, chat, we may have to risk it for the biscuit if we can see a good parlay when making the fights here. If we lose, we are essentially fucked. If we win, we're a hero. Lose, fucked, win, hero. You know, it's one of those things. Anyway, let's look at these fighters, though. Let's take a look. Let's analyze. Let's analytically look into the souls of these gentlemen here. We got Billy Ray Goff. Okay? He's coming off a loss. Who did he fight? Let's see. Let's look at this fight history. No casinos. No, casinos are illegal around here, but I feel like I could make a killing on blackjack with my strategy. What? Casinos are illegal? That sucks. I've only been a couple times, but it's fun. Unless you lose, then it sucks. Can you do like online sports betting or gambling or anything like that, or no? Okay. Billy's coming off that loss. Holy shit, I cannot even pronounce this guy's name. Over Ramiz, I don't know. Ramiz Brahimaj, who is not an overly impressive resume fighter. Round 1 submission. He's on a 2-fight losing streak right now. Only has 1 UFC win. Only won his debut. But chat, I mean, like I said, like, this seems to be, I'm due, bro. I feel like I'm due as well. I definitely feel like I'm due. Because I haven't gambled in a while. I feel like I could cook up a good parlay. We bet a rack. We win a rack. Then we got 2 racks. Boom. Give it to my sister for her birthday. To put towards a new car. Or to fix, I don't know. The car looked pretty bad. I don't know what the plan is. I haven't went home yet to talk to anybody. But, I mean, this feels like a good game plan. Good, maybe not good, but it is a game plan. That much is for sure. Yo, who the hell is voting for Billy Ray Goff up here? What is happening, chat? Okay, we need to lock in Ty Miller. Let's look at this guy's fight history. It's always what if I lose, but it's never what if I win. The risk big, but I feel like you could pull it off. Yo, Riley, thank you. I think I could. I've done it before. I've pulled off big wins before, but I've also had one really big loss that pretty much canceled out most of my wins. The problem is you get on a heater and then you get a little cocky. So that's why I haven't gambled in a while. I took a nice long break. So I feel like I'm due, boys. Like I said, the problem is if we were to lose, we would have to figure out something very fast to pay our insurance bill. So maybe we'd revenge bet. But that's very true, Riley. These are the words of encouragement that help. Anyway, Ty Miller whooped Adam Fugit's ass round 1 TKO. Adam Fugit, who is good. Adam Fugit's very good, I think. Round 1 TKO. Do you have anything to fall back on in case it doesn't work out? I always figure it out somehow. So, do I have a specific plan in mind if that doesn't work out? No. Do I always figure it out? Somehow, usually. I mean, I have so far. I mean, I made it this far in life. Just, when something just rolling with the punches, So that's one of those things. Oh my gosh, the dog is freaking out. Calm down, honey. Calm down. So, not necessarily, but, what is this 50-50 split right now? Why are you guys... Tell me, everyone who voted for Billy Ray Goff, tell me what your reasoning is. Debut fight. This is only going to be his second fight in the UFC. Damn, chat, it's kind of warm in here, low-key. Maybe it's the shirt. It is raining outside. It's already dark. His name sounds cool. What? That is not a good reason. His name does sound cool, though. Okay. We're locked in, though, boys. We're locked in, okay? Listen, at the end of the day, we have the next 10 days off of work. I know nothing about MMA, so I voted strictly by his name as well, LMAO. Hamilton, maybe it's a good thing they don't have casinos around you. His name is tough. You're right, though. His name is tough. And maybe you guys are right. Maybe this is a sign. But I voted for Ty. Who is the favorite, actually? Let me see. I thought it was pretty heavy. It was heavy for Ty, I think. Well, in this case, you'd be right, Hamilton. Trust your gut, bro. Because Ty Miller is a minus 425 favorite. I know a good bit, but you don't know enough about the unranked guys to make informed choices. Listen, Ty Miller is good, okay? He's 7-0. However, this is only going to be his second fight inside of the UFC. So, is he... Who knows if he's really UFC level yet. That's the debate. Trained fighting. What up, Clash? Guys, what is this whole phenomenon here where my ChatGPT unlimited access works perfectly fine on my phone, but when I try to do it on my laptop, it doesn't work. The Lord is the Lord. That's true. Like, someone explain that, please. I don't understand. We should set up a match, Clash. I thought you said you weighed 200 pounds. Actually, you consistently change your weight every time I ask you. I have arrived. What up, bro? Why is your name Satan? That's not cool. 218 today. This guy told me he weighed fucking 170 literally like 2 weeks ago. Satan, what are you yapping about? Who knows, bro? Oh, it is warm in here. My face is warm. Yeah, Clash, you have told me like 5 different weights, broski. Weight fluctuates according to fighter and comfortability, so fuck off. Scared of Lolo me? Nobody's scared of you, Chud. Dude, weight doesn't fluctuate from 170 to 218 though. That's fucking crazy. That's a 48-pound difference in like 3 weeks? No way. You'd have to be, I mean, you're going crazy. Clash does the Paddy Pimblett weight fluctuation thing. Maybe. Get that work then, old boy. LOL, he's not scared. Who's not scared? Again, ChatGPT, I really hate you. This is why everyone hates AI. That's crackhead numbers. That's what I'm saying, country. Country, how you doing today, brother? Not you, the commenter. All right. I got you, Mr. Gonzalez. Yo, thank you for being in the chat, by the way. New chatter alert. Let's fucking go. I haven't been 170 for several years. I don't care if he's gay. I'm supporting him. What the fuck, Stone Cold Steve Austin? What the fuck? Where are you getting this information from? Is it the shirt? Okay. All right. I haven't done laundry in like 2 weeks. I got to do laundry tomorrow. This is all. I don't have much left in my closet. Welcome in, new guys. What up, Clash? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hope you're subbed, man. I like the name. Naomi, how's it going? Making pulled pork barbecue nachos? That's fire, bro. Oh, you know, Cheese is taking a break from streaming this weekend, country. But boys, did MMA Guru drop anything? Oh, that sounds good. That's what we need to check on. MMA Guru. I have never been able to touch my toes either. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty close to that same exact thing. I'm not a very flexible guy. That's why I'm not good at jiu-jitsu. Cheese hasn't been feeling the game. What do you mean? Blank has a sub. Stone Cold, you dropped a sub? Is that what you're telling me right now? Thank you, if that is the truth. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Did you guys hear about Brock Lesnar retiring? Okay. Guru has not dropped. Cosmic will help you with your You guys are like teaming up on me now. Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stone Cold. I like the name, man. I like that. Steve Austin, bro. You big WWE fan? Give me Brock Lesnar. Dude, I wish I could do the impressions like Guru. but I'm not very good. Okay. Okay, chat. Update. Guru has not posted. We gotta check the other titans of the game. Bedtime MMA. Did this guy post yet? I think you can beat Logan Paul. You know? Let's look. All right, chat. Let me know what you think Logan Paul weighs. I'm gonna look it up right now. I wear a Stone Cold knee brace. Is that for real? When I spar, I use 110% powers calf kicks. Dude, why would anyone spar with you then? If you're using 110% power in sparring on calf kicks, you're I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of a piece of shit. Yo, 17 people in the chat, hit that sub button. Okay, I got my first boxing match in 2 days. Okay, I'm bringing home a little plastic trophy. Okay, that's all I want in my life. Best MMA YouTube's gotta be you, Money Manziel, Fight Society, and Napoleon Blown Apart. Yo, Riley, you low key know all the good MMA like content creators. You're literally the GOAT for knowing that shit. They don't. They just fall over. Dude, this is your first day training and you sparred your very first day. You've never trained at all. You came in and sparred your very first day. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Clash? Yeah, Logan Paul's meat. Guys, guess how much Logan Paul weighs? I'm going to look it up right now. The brace is just a custom made by Don Joy. They made them for him. What? They have Stone Cold Steve Austin knee braces? These guys never fail to fucking market shit. I've never sparred, LOL. Oh, why are you just making shit up? Anyway, Logan Paul weight. Oh, we did this before, didn't we? You're right, Hamilton. Yo, Hamilton, W chat knowledge. This guy knows ball. $8,500. What? You're guessing his weight right now? The first day I done kickboxing, I sparred, but it took ages for the boxing gym I used to go to let me spar. Dude, that seems to be the case. Boxing gyms versus MMA gyms, like boxing gyms seem to really wait to let you spar. What's your thought on Conor return? I mean, it sucks. That's how it happened, bro. Like Conor, like everyone's all hyped. Conor's coming back. Conor's coming back. Conor's coming back. Bro fucking hops in there and lasts fucking doesn't last. I last longer in bed. Like that's what I'm saying. That this is how short that was. That was a short time frame. Yeah, it was sad. I think he will come back. I think he's gonna try to run it one more time. I really do. What's your that's what the brace costs? $8,500 for a Stone Cold Steve Austin knee brace? Damn, bro, they're making bank on that shit. Kickboxing is a fair amount of fist strikes. Well, I mean, well, yeah, it's still boxing. Hello, Poland. SMNO, how you doing, brother? Hope you're subbed. Hello. Can I pay you to fight? To fight who? BizY9M. Hope you're subbed. Can we see Ilya versus Conor? I don't think we're ever going to see that. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest with you. I'll fight anyone. Ilya versus Paddy. Ilya versus Paddy. Conor versus Chandler. That would have been... Conor versus Chandler would be a much easier fight. I saw some sparring footage of Michael Chandler with... what the hell's his name? Oh, shit. What's that kid's name? He just got in trouble for releasing that footage of him and Ian Gary. Panteroja something. My stepdad, he keeps trying to make me mow the lawn. Biz, how old are you? Stone Cold said, and Islam. Will we see him fight Islam? I don't think so. I think he's going to do this one more fight. Win or lose, he's out the game, I think. Biz, how much are you offering? The proper name for the brace is a Vulgus unloader. Did I say that right? That's crazy. I just want Conor to retire on a win. Ah, yes. Riley. Alexi Pergande. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's the guy. Yes, that's the guy. I got a PS5 and $200. Sorry, bro. Can't do it for that. You just said you'd fight anyone, Clash. Go beat up this guy's stepdad for a PS5 and $200. Nah, bro. You said you're about that life. Come on. What was I looking up? Logan Paul weight. We did do this before. I am going to quickly look it up, though. Logan Paul weight. By the way, Brock Lesnar retired from WWE. Yeah. Vol, not Vol. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is 220. Yeah, bro, I'm not going to lie. He would have to come down. Conor will box after the UFC contract is done, sadly. You think so, Fonzie? Also, what up, Fonzie? Glad to see you in the chat, brother. He's cruiserweight, isn't he? Who? Logan Paul? 220, apparently. Excuse me. You know, these ghosts, the ghosts are good, but they don't hit quite like a C4. Like, I'm not even itching. Like, come on. Chat, we need to lock back in on some fights here. I keep forgetting what we're doing. Does anyone ever really retire from WWE? It seems like they just go on to do a podcast and then come back and fight again in a few years. That very well could be the possibility. C4 is canned heart attack. C4 is like awesome. The protein powder I use is C4. I got some big ass tub for like 30 bucks from Costco. That is W savings. I need to lock in on saving more money. That way, when situations arise where my sister has fucked up her car, I can just be like, yo, bands, go fix it. And I'm not sitting here trying to come up with a parlay to fucking back against the wall, become the savior of my sister's birthday. But that is life. You know, and I love life with its fiery beauty. I do think so. Too much money out there. Even if it's just a Floyd rematch, Floyd probably needs the money. Low-key, a Floyd-Conor boxing rematch would go hard. Have you ever been to Costco? Me, personally, no. I drink the C4 300 mg. Yo, the tri-stem you're talking about, Fonzie? The tri-stem goes crazy. I try fighting people. They either run or call the cops or both. Sounds like you're fighting bums. Chat is favoring Ty Miller because my chat is genius. Since wrestlers are... Bro, not gonna lie, your shirt's kind of intimidating. Honestly, this shirt is like so ass. Like, this is the worst shirt. I'm not a fan. But I haven't done laundry in 2 weeks. So this is what we got right now. But thank you, Stone Cold. Hope you're subbed, man. Since wrestlers are acting to start with, why not be an actor? Some of them make that transition. I mean, look at The Rock. I'm too fat to catch them. Okay, Clash. A little self-deprivation. It's always good. Okay, none of the heavy hitters have made a prediction video yet. I really don't know much about Billy Ray Goff. I've seen Ty Miller fight, I think. Ronda Rousey went from judo to MMA to WWE to acting, now back to MMA. She's done, though. She has to have babies now. You heard her. Will I fight John Jones for $100 million? I don't know if you would, but I'd do that in a heartbeat, brother. Just get knocked out, win 100 mil, I'm down. Or whoop his ass somehow. Guys. Did you see Zabit coming back and grappling? Super excited for that. I did not see that, but let's fucking go. I just insta-tap and walk away with a bag. Not a bad plan, Riley. No, I did not see that, Fonzie, but that's dope. Interesting. What do you guys think about MVP merging with PFL. What do we think this is? What do we think is going to come of that? Is Jake Paul going to really make some type of crazy contention, some type of crazy competitor for the UFC? Is he really on that shit? PFL falls. I just hope Jake Paul doesn't merge with ONE FC or Rizin next. Do we think this is a good move, though? Sounds like Cosmic does not think so. I mean, listen, Jake Paul's trying, I guess. Logan ain't a real fighter, neither is Jake Paul. It is not a good move. Listen, I can't, I'm not a fan of either, really. But at the end of the day, they're getting in the ring at a professional level, and I am not. Also, he'll actually do anything he said years ago he'd fight pro MMA, and we never saw that. I don't know. I've heard rumors he's going to start. The fights are fixed. Come on, bro. You think you think he fixed it so Anthony Joshua why would he do that? Think about that, though, Cosmic, for real. Anthony Joshua broke his jaw. There's no way that's fake. Jake Paul's a jackass. That is facts. Nice cap, bro. Yo, Ruben, hit that sub button, brother. We got the sparring helmet. Stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Would you beat a honey badger barehanded? Probably not. Honey badgers are tough as fuck. Jake and Paul are fake fighters. I know ONE FC is in a weak place right now, so I don't see why in the future he wouldn't attempt a merger with them. I know you aren't naive, bro. They're fixed and will take a fall for money. Bro, Anthony Joshua broke his jaw. If they were going to do that, they would have just first rounded that, third rounded. They wouldn't have broke his jaw, bro. He is a jackass, but dude is a fighter. He is fighting. I'm going to have to agree with Fonzie on that one. If you look up Jake Paul, does it come up that he's a fighter? Let's just look it up. You're missing the stab-proof vest. Then you can come to London. Facts, Ruben. 100 girls versus 5 men. Who you got? 5 men. I think he has the name to actually make it successful if he has some celeb-type matches involved. I think he's going to steer away from that type of shit, though. I think he's going to focus on, the actual, what the MMA fans want. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he'll just totally fuck over the PFL and we're going to get a shitty promotion. Anthony Joshua broke the contract. That's why. He does have a tell that he gives whenever someone is going to tough on him, but the rest of the fights are real. Anthony is a real fighter. That's what I'm saying. All right, let me look it up. Let me just look up who is Jake Paul, and we'll see if it comes up that he's a fighter at all. Wow. Okay, this is no bullshit. First Google result. Jake Paul is an American professional boxer / social media influencer and former actor known for his YouTube fame and high-profile boxing career. They list him as a boxer before an influencer. That's actually insane. Anthony's, yes. By celebs, I mean the Nate Diaz and Mike Perry types. Yes, that you're probably right about, Fonzie. Celeb fighters, yes, that would be better. Brand Risk is already doing all the fucking nonsense fights over there. When he does the stupid thing, it's a sign that his opponent needs to go easier. Definitely didn't work with Anthony Joshua then. Does being flat-footed make me OP? Definitely not. It is crazy they list him as a professional boxer before a social media influencer. What is his record? What is his actual record? Jake Paul, professional record. Damn, his debut was January 2020. Are you kidding me? It didn't work with AJ because AJ was pissed at him after he shot 5 takedowns and spent half the match in the clinch. So AJ ignored him and broke his jaw. Aiden, do you remember that fight when you made it clap? Never happened. Fake news. He only has 2 losses? What? Okay, who is he really? The only people he's really... oh, fuck. I forgot he knocked out Anderson Silva. Fuck, that's tough. God damn, that's tough. Cosmic, you talking about your Monday Nike wrestling? What? What do you think? Oh my gosh. What do you think? Weight matters or reach? Weight matters way more than reach, in my opinion. Mo Ali or Mike Tyson? Oof. That's a tough question, Ruben. What's your opinion? Fury and Joshua. Yeah, I didn't realize. Old man Silva, though. He still got it, though. He knocked out Woodley. But yeah, for sure, old man Silva. I just forgot that even happened. I didn't realize his fight with Tommy Fury was a split decision either. But I did watch that fight. I do remember watching that, and it was close. Mo Ali, because he was fast. For his weight class, he was... I mean, he's fast as fuck in general, but especially at his weight. Oh, and he knocked out Mike Perry. That's got to be a size thing, though. Mike Tyson's strength and Ali's footwork and agility. Facts. Look at this. You guys know ball. Fucking let's go chat. Okay. I think he's gonna... oh, excuse me. I think he's gonna have a serious problem now that his jaw's broken, though. I feel like that's gonna be a reoccurring problem now. Prime Sugar Ray Leonard versus Jake Paul. Obviously Sugar Ray, bro. Come on. Facts. Clash would beat us all up. These are not facts, Ruben. Sugar Ray 1 taps. Agreed. Okay, we need to focus on the actual fights at hand, though. Ngannou beats John Jones. It really depends. You may think I'm joking. I don't really care. Like, Francis could obviously... Francis, I don't care who you are, how much you weigh. If Francis can land a clean shot on you, you're going to sleep. That's everyone in this planet. That's everyone on this fucking planet, bro. I don't care if you have the toughest shit in the world. If Francis lands one clean shot on your chin, you're fucking boom. Night. Clash don't beat me, bro. That's true. Cosmic is 6'8", so he may beat him in a boxing match. Clash match. Oh wow. Fonzie said Clash is probably 12. Clash said 12 inches. That was actually a pretty decent comeback, Clash. I'll give you that one. Francis knocks him out faster than he crashes Bentleys. W. Look at this chat go. Chat. I can't help but notice I've been live for 45 minutes and I haven't made one official pick. That may be a small problem. Loki forgot I was sick for a moment. Good. That's how it usually goes. The last 2 times it has gone like that, yes. Holy shit, chat. Okay. But we need to focus because we have to make a parlay so we can be the hero, okay? We have to make a couple bands, give it to my sister for a new car, and then we're a hero. We're the family hero. We need to do this. Everyone's counting on me. I'm fat and slow, but dent metal and break concrete with strikes. Wow, Clash, you are so tough, bro. Clash is the toughest guy, bro. I'm pretty sure this happened with the last pick stream. It did. Hamilton beats up my ops. Clash, you're not tough, bro. My body's burning, to be honest. Damn. What do you got? You got the flu or something, Stone Cold? Steven Seagal type shit coming from Clash's mouth. My Cyril is broken glass and gas. What is this guy on about? Eat it without hands. What? I don't even know what's happening. I once stubbed my toe on purpose. Again, the toughest guy in the chat is talking right now. I got a fever. That sucks, man. That actually really sucks, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. We all remain quiet when King Clash speaks. No, we're not doing that. But I am non-violent. Wow. Look at Clash go, bro. This Ghost is just not hitting as hard as a C4, boys. C4. Ghost ain't got nothing on C4. Okay? Now, a little heads up for you boys. The live may be at a different time tomorrow because I have to get to sleep at a decent time because I gotta leave at 7 a.m. on Saturday. And Saturday there will be no stream, unfortunately. Unfortunately, no stream Saturday, early stream tomorrow. But then we should be locked in for the rest of the week. We are fucking doing so much content this week. Stream the fight. I don't know if I can. I am going to try to get some footage. You got to mix up pre-workout and 2 cans of C4. Dude, I might have a heart attack, but I am down for that. Durability. The heart is a muscle. It needs to be trained to failure. Did you guys hear about Alan Nascimento dying, passing away? He had a heart attack in his sleep at like 34 or something like that. It's very, very sad. Aiden, stop talking about MMA. What are you, an MMA channel? You know, guys, once I get bigger, I'll probably make a second channel for non-MMA related things. Charles pulled out the Armin fight due to it. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's why we have... Who do we have stepping in? Ruffy? That's very sad, bro. Bro, I wanted to see Elon Musk. Dude, I wanted to see Elon versus Mark Zuckerberg so bad. Did you hear they were going to do it in the Coliseum? Yo, I'm not going to lie. When Gladiator 2 came out, that was a lot. Well, when did that come out? That was like a year or two ago now. That was back when I was still watching TV. Holy shit. Anyway, Gladiator 2 came out. I was on a Coliseum kick for a while. I was dead set on buying as much concrete as I could and building my own Coliseum. When I tell you I wanted a Coliseum more than I wanted anything, oh my god. When I watched Gladiator 2, when it came out, I wanted a Coliseum so bad. If Ruffy beats Armin, does he get a title shot? Yes, I think so. Why not? Elon is shaped like a gallon of milk. Facts. A number one facts from the facts man himself, Hamilton. Very true. You know, Mark actually has done a little training. I've seen some footage of him with Alex Pereira, believe it or not. I do concrete. Let me know when you purchase property. Could you build me a Coliseum? It's going to have to be pretty decent size. It's not going to be the size of the actual Coliseum, but at least octagon size. Oh, so now you ignore me, huh? Oh, what'd you say, bro? Aiden, stop talking about MMA. What are you, an MMA channel? I said that. Cosmic, what are you talking about? I read your last chat. I said, once I get bigger, I'll probably have a second channel where I maybe just do regular stuff or like vlogs or something. I read all your chats. What are you talking about? Rebar and rocks. Okay, okay. All right, guys, we're going with Ty Miller. Enough debating. He's a big favorite. I like his striking. I like his pace. I like his power. He doesn't get about 40% of live chats. I hope that's not true. I hope I get at least 80%. Honestly, I wish I would get 100%. I've said as much several times. What the fuck? I didn't know. Hey, if I see the chat, I read it. Clash, who are you? I don't know who Clash is. I am Mega Man. Who the fuck is that? Okay, what was I talking about? Ty Miller, baby. Yeah, Ty Miller, he's getting the win. Like, come on. Okay, we successfully made one pick, boys. One pick successfully. Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Bro, what's your thought on adult stars conducting fight tournaments? What do you mean, adult stars? Cosmic said Riley. Dude, that's such a iconic Conor moment. Also, Stone Cold. What do you mean by that? Adult stars. Is that happening? Hello, how are you? Ibrahim, how are you doing, my brother? Yeah, they got their own fight tournaments. I'm sorry, what? Is there a promotion name? Tell me where this is happening. Doing okay? Glad to hear it, man. Ibrahim, who you got up here? I kind of hope Armin loses to Ruffy. I think Ruffy would be a good defense for Gaethje to retire on, and Armin needs a wake-up call to lock in. I think losing to Colby Covington and RAF was a wake-up call. So I think conducting adult fights is necessary to make it happen with the confines of hell itself because it needs souls. Conor is fighting next Wednesday. What? What do you mean? I watched the one where Leah Gotti won the fight. She was a killer, man. Who is Leah Gotti? Is that a adult film actress? Or is that an actual fighter that I just don't know? Because that would be embarrassing. I hope that's not the case. Ibrahim, if you're still in the chat, let me know. Do you remember when? Who does? What are we talking about? I saw that movie. Nah, because immediately after the Colby fight, he went back to hanging out with Nina and doing side quests. Nah, she's an adult star. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad that was the case. Honestly, everyone let me know your thoughts on Nina drama in the chat, please. Well, all right, Cosmic, you already let me know before I even finished asking that. Bro, our sparring/training match with Ian Gary got postponed for today. I mean, is he still doing a lot of heavy sparring? He's only a few weeks out from the fight. Nina is everyone's wife. As I like to call her, the UFC bike. Everybody gets a ride. No offense, Cosmic, if that's your wife. Stone Cold said, bro, you should watch. I'm not sure. Colby is out of MMA, but he's in RAF still. I'm not a big Colby Covington fan. You know, I didn't like the whole shitting on Leon Edwards' dad thing. I didn't like the whole shitting on Dustin Poirier because Dustin gets drunk at the airport one time and threatens a cop, and now it's a problem. You are Cosmic's wife. What is happening? Why is my chat turning against me? What the hell, chat? Ibrahim, if you're still in here, let me know, what do you think about these two? Have you trained with anyone in their camp or anyone that from their gym? I don't like him, but sometimes he does say things that need to be said. That is true. I'll give you that. He also often says things that don't need to be said, though. Hamilton gets me. Most of the time, he's a prick, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the whole... Like I said, you know, Aiden, you are my... For you, Cosmic. Nina's husband is the most secure guy. I think he's the most brain-dead guy. You know, do you guys know how old Nina is? I'll tell you guys. Everyone take a guess. She's older than you think. Let me just say that right now. That's right. God damn you, Cosmic. Cosmic, you son of a bitch. 36. Decent guess, Hamilton. Decent guess. Who else we got? 30. Decent guess. Same age as Volk. Bro, the UFC didn't find a fight for me, so I can't come on this contender series, but got a D pace for 2028 VO contender series. Damn. 2028? You gotta wait another almost 2 years? That sucks, dude. I like Ian Gary. What? Why, bro? Billy Ray slaps Miller. That's not happening. Maybe. Okay, guys. I'm revealing Nina Drama's age. Nina is 40. I believe that is her age. Of course, Cosmic would know, bro. Cosmic, I feel like you're a D1 gooner. Okay, I guess she's not quite 40. She's 37. Yeah, bro, I like his style, but can't lie, he is a bit of a trash talker. Listen, let me tell you something about Ian Gary. Great fighter, questionable character, questionable morals, questionable everything, honestly. Nina versus Ian's wife, UFC 332. Wow, you know what, Riley? That is a W take. Hamilton said pro. You know that Nina was actually... She won Playmate of the Year. Yeah, that's right. Nina was a Playboy bunny. Did you guys know that? I had a short about it. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of an odd guy. Listen, any man... I don't know. I just... that whole interview where he's shitting on his mom... talking about how he cries watching Disney movies, that part's whatever. But complaining about having to scrape out gutters at your job, acting like you have the worst job in the world because you had to do a regular fucking thing. Like, come on, bro. Damn, she don't look 37. She looks 20, man. All the plastic surgery, bro. They got good surgeons out there. Dana White's paying for that shit, you know. You already know Dana's paying for those implants, paying for them lips, paying for whatever Nina needs, Dana got, okay? Big Dana getting it done with that $8 billion Paramount deal while the fighters starve. Prime Tyson versus Bruce Lee. I've seen them. Seen what? I cry when the chair is in the wrong corner. W. Riley, hilarious poll. AMs, I love them. What are we talking about? I got a reply from Armin. Yo, what Armin say, Ibrahim? I means 20s, not 20. I mean, yeah, she definitely doesn't look that old, but hey, she used to be a playmate, okay? She was a Playboy bunny, whatever you want to call it. She won Playmate of the Year, okay? Shadia Ho, we already know. Ooh, that rhymed, so you know it's true. Shadia Ho, you already know. Guys, debut rap album coming soon. Okay. Chat, we're feeling good. We need to lock in on the next fights. Yo, as soon as my fight's over, I'm getting a haircut. He said he will do it, but he has to speak to my manager for some reason. Who's your manager, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, Ibrahim. Top 10 rappers Eminem is scared to disc. Aiden's MMA, and then probably Aiden's MMA for the next 8. Armin's married too. Yeah, he is also married, so a little crazy the disrespect amongst these two. Not for long. He's mid-divorce. Is that true? Is Armin mid-divorce? Collins, Alvaroy. I think I've heard of him. So, Ibrahim, how long have you been training for? Like, when did you make your amateur debut? When did you make your pro debut? Because you're young, bro. You're young, so I'm just curious. Alvaroy. Yes, for MMA. No one comes close to Eminem. Facts. Let's go. Gamrot gets KO'd. Eli, how's it going, brother? Aiden surpassed him by so much, he's not close to him anymore. So true, Riley. I started when I was 8, going to MMA camps then. Wow. I'm here. I hear you, Cosmic. What's up, bro? Arian Pandy said, bro, shout out Virat Kohli. You got to be subscribed if you want me to shout somebody out. How's the training camp? I did some road work today. Went for a run, and that's pretty much it. We're just going to be resting all of tomorrow. I mean, we're not going to be resting, but we're not going to be doing any training. And, yeah, just getting ready. Are your chats not coming through, Cosmic? Arian Pandy says, do you know Virat Kohli? Listen, if you subscribe, then I'll know who he is. Okay. You know what I mean, chat? Okay, chat, lock back in. Why do we keep getting distracted from the task at hand? Amanda Lemos versus Alexia Thanara. He's a famous cricket player. That's what's up. I almost had an MMA, got promoted by manager and a trainer, trained for 9 years, and started pro around 1 to 2 years ago. Nice, bro. Yo, Ibrahim, when you make it in the UFC, we got to do an interview, bro. I almost had an MMA fight booked, but they found out the kid lied about his weight. Turns out he's 30 pounds more than me. Damn. Aiden, your fight is this Saturday, right? 2 days, boys. Am I nervous? Yes. If I think about it too much, does it make my, make me feel a little butterflies? Yes. Am I ready to bring home this little plastic trophy that means more than breathing to me? Also, yes. Do you hate Virat Kohli? No. Ibrahim said 100%. Hell yeah, bro. We're doing that interview bro. I know you're going to the UFC. I know you're going to be a champ, bro. I plan on competing in amateur kickboxing and BJJ for a few years and going to pro MMA in like 4 years. That's a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal, Riley. I wish you luck upon that journey. When you make it, bro, we doing interviews. Doing interviews with all my boys once we make it, okay? Fuck yeah, boys. Okay, Amanda Lemos versus Alexia Thainara. Yeah, bro, you gotta kick his ass. I'm going to give it everything, boys. But in those 9 years, also trained kickboxing, BJJ, and Muay Thai. What do you think is the best base for MMA, Ibrahim? And also anyone else, if you want to chime in on that convo, very heavily debated conversation. What do you guys think is the best base for MMA? I'm going to bring back the middleweight championship title back to the Octagon Oracle Discord server. Oh my God, yes. Like I said, boys, one day I would love to own my own regional MMA promotion. You know, something I could bring close to where I live, you know, and just give a chance to those that never could. I think BJJ and Muay Thai, that is a very accurate opinion. Stone Cold said grappling, also good. Muay Thai, we've seen Muay Thai be so effective. Look at Carlos Pratas, okay? Guy has almost no grappling, really. Like, let's be realistic. Guy doesn't have a lot of grappling or anything. He's just not really any wrestling, just Muay Thai all the way. And he's whooping ass. Just beat JDM, former champion. You know, went the distance with Ian, current title challenger. And that guy is huge, bro. Pratas is enormous. They were the ones that got me a lot stronger. That's what's up. Okay, let me change this poll. Oh my gosh, shotties are texting me. Shotties, stop texting me. I'm lying. Matter of fact, lose my number. I don't have time for this type of shit right now. They don't know you when you down. They love you when you up. Know what I'm saying, boys? You guys get it. This is the new poll, boys. Amanda Lemos versus Alexia Thainara. Very impressive record for Alexia, 14-1, coming off a win. But Amanda Lemos is no joke. Just dropping a like. What's up, chat? And Aiden BB, how you doing, brother? Do you do any weightlifting or anything, G? Clearly not enough if you can't tell. I need to lock in. That's what that means. Clearly not enough. Holy shit, guys. We got to lock in 10 times harder now. But yeah, I lift weights. Usually I do weight training 2 to 3 times a week. See you guys and gals. See you, BB. Thanks for hopping in the chat, brother. But yeah, I do weight training. Weight training. I always do cardio after that as well. Your biceps are busting out the sleeves. Hamilton. I can't tell if this is sarcasm, but I hope it's not. Thank you, brother. BB lurking in here. Country, how you doing, bro? Yo, Country, you gonna be in the lives the next couple days while while Cheese is gone? Cheese is gonna be gone on, I think, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hamilton said LMAO. can't tell if you're laughing at me or not. What's going on here, chat? Amanda Lemos. I keep not writing it down. I've just repeated it 8 times. Guys, I may have ADHD or something. Amanda. Who is this cheese you're always talking about? He's a friend of mine. I've talked about him before. He also streams. Not so much. I'm about to start streaming myself. Yo, did you get a console? That's what's up, bro. If you weightlift for 3 days a week and 2 days MMA training for around two-ish hours with cardio, you will become a beat. Trust. I'm assuming there's a typo there. What do you mean I will become a beat? Beats? Did you mean threats? Or I'll be beat? Or are you saying that's too much or not enough? I don't know. Beast. Okay, thank you. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the schedule right now. And, you know, if I miss a weight training day, I'll make sure I at least do the cardio. Bro, you got a girl? Hell nah, gang. We're locked in. We don't have time for that nonsense, okay? We're trying to make it. We're trying to escape the factory. You can't escape the factory if you got a girl. I mean, you can, but like it might take longer, and that's a risk I'm not willing to take. That's a risk I am not willing to take. You know what I'm saying? Some people get it, some people hate on it. Okay, I get a lot of hate for this type of mindset. I get a lot of hate for this. Maybe not hate, but backlash for sure. But, you know, I just want this shit so bad. I want this shit to work out worse than anything. And it will. Because I'm never going to stop. I'm always going to be streaming. Always going to be making content. Making funny shorts, TikToks, Instagram, into Discord. Dropping merch. We're going to get crazy shit. He doesn't need a girl. He got us. LOL. Facts. Shailanta gets it. Shailanta understands the mindset, okay? The only girl I've ever wanted to ask out, I got kicked out of school the day before I was going to ask her out. Wow. It happens to the best of us, Riley. But yeah, guys, we can't be having girls. Do girls hit me up? Seldomly, but sometimes. Do I ignore them? Yes. I'm going to go to sleep. Just wanted to pop in. Have a very important day with sparring match with Ian. So if you go live tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. All right, Ibrahim. Hey, bro, if you get any footage, send it over, man. I'd love to check it out. I can react to it live. If not, I get it. Now who's capping? Who? Ibrahim or me? What are you talking about, Clash? (15-6), 14-1. Listen, Alexia Tainara. Fish. Clash sent a little fish emoji, I think. Is that what that is? Yeah, I'll send it on the Discord and on my channel. I will start tomorrow and go live tomorrow. I will check it out, brother. That'll be awesome. Good luck, man. I hope you whoop his ass a little bit. It's a cow. Damn, it looks just like a fish on my screen. I can't tell if I'm being gaslit or there's some type of network issue here. Okay, Amanda Lemos, brother. Coming off that loss, okay? Alexia coming off that win, alrighty. With the sparring match. Hell yeah, man. I would love to see it, Ibrahim. Okay. Clash, if you're saying I'm lying about being kicked out of school, I can give you the full story. I don't think he's talking to you, but maybe. Who knows with Clash, broski. I think I watched Amanda's last fight, I believe. And also, I think I picked her last time to win, and she fucking lost. Riley, I am 100% good on that. Yeah, I did. I watched her fight with Robertson, and I did not pick her. I knew Robertson was going to win. But Lemos had some moments. See you tomorrow, brother. See you tomorrow, Ibrahim. Thanks for popping in the chat. Yeah, if you get some footage, send it over. Or just post it, and I'll check it out. That would be awesome, dude. I'd love to see you scrapping it up with the one and only Ian the Cuck Gary. Clash, I'm 100% good on that. Boys. So, I don't know. Luckily, I was allowed to attend a new school in a different area so I can still get what I need to be able to go to college. Well, at least it worked out then. Bro, I gotta get my medicine by. All right, Stone Cold, I hope you subscribed, brother. Peace. See you later. Thanks for hopping in the chat. I'll be live for another, I don't know, almost 2 hours, so feel free to pop back in. Join the party. 50-50 split, boys. Holy shit, fuck. Eli said duck. Okay. Lemos. She took an L versus Robertson. I watched this fight. She had moments. Okay? She almost got a submission, I believe. But she was nowhere near as technical on the ground. Which is surprising, because I believe she's Brazilian. Clash Maxter said, TV. I think that's a TV. I have no idea. Is it a bus? I don't fucking know. Looks like a TV to me. Holy shit, gentlemen. Guys, how's the camera quality? It was terrible yesterday. Oh, it's a radio. My bad, G. Okay. All right, let's see. She on a losing streak here? Yes, 2 times losing streak. It's a squirrel. Okay, now I know you guys are gaslighting me. All right. Now, Amanda Lemos is very good. She's fought some of the best competition. You know what I mean? Okay. She's fought Wei Li. She's fought Jandiroba. I see how it could be a squirrel. Well, you may be blind. Who else has she fought? Lucindo. She's not that good. She fought Suarez. So she's fought some very high caliber opponents lately. Dern. She fought Dern. She's fought good people. Yes, I was going to say, so you know how Bryce Mitchell got arrested for having Fent? I'm sorry. What? Eli, is this true? My boy? Brycers? Little Brycey? Tiny little Bryce guy? Mr. Bryce? Bryce-aroni? Bryce? Little Bryce boy? Bryce Mitchell arrests? Question mark? What color is your fursuit? Guys, if I had a fursuit, I would hope that if I had a fursuit, I would hope my chat would think about abandoning me. MMA Now, what's up, brother? MMA Now. Perfect guy to enter the chat at this time. What are we thinking, MMA Now? Let me know. Fursona would be a mantis shrimp clash. What are you on about? Not true. Oh, did you make that up, Eli? Eli, why are you making shit up? Now that's on your search history. Gosh dang it, you're right. I think Lemos gets the sub. Yeah, she had moments against Robertson too. Like, first of all, on the striking, it was clearly in favor of her, I thought. Like, she definitely had some good even on the ground, she had some deep... No, get submitted. Okay. Honestly, that makes a little more sense. I was kind of thinking, like, really? But, like I said, she did have her moments. She had her moments. But Alexia Thainara, she is a beast. She also has the reach advantage. Amanda Lemos on a bit of a skid right now as well. Lost her last two, right? Let me see here. Live KO prop, though, for Lemos. Nice. I mean, that's pretty much her like chance, right? Like, that's her best bet, is getting a finish. But Thainara's on like a 12-fight win streak. I would 1v2 both and still feel bad. I wear a wig, so it's okay. Clash, what are you on about, broski? She's been on a tear, too, since joining the UFC. She hasn't fought anybody crazy. This is definitely a step up in competition. She's live for a KO 100%. Okay. The problem is she hasn't fought anyone. Also, what's the pop of choice? This is an energy drink, actually. Ghost Welch's Grape. Now, I'm usually a C4 guy. I went with Ghost today to change it up a little, and I'm not going to lie, the feeling is not the same. When I drink a C4, it is like cracking a can. Like, I'm literally, like, my face feels itchy. Is that bad? Probably, but does it make me feel focused? Yes. But Ghost is good, too. Who would we pick for Asplund? I didn't even look at that. I was just doing main card. I have a hard enough time getting us to focus on the main card in this chat. I think Asplund's getting the win, though, right? Also, I'm a fan. Like, I want to see him get a win. You know what I mean, boys? Who do you got, Eli? What are you thinking, Eli? Eli knows ball. Back again. How's it going, Jordan? He's my stepmom. What? News to me. I'll never pick Pat to win. Pat was almost finished by Thomas Peterson. Yikes. Dude, the downfall, man. Honestly, Thomas Peterson, you know, he had that good fight, and then just, what do we think about Walter Walker, boys? What do we think? Do we just need to give him a ranked opponent? Do we just need to bite the bullet on that? Pretty swell. I'm so fucking tired. Well, I'm glad you're feeling pretty swell at least, even if you are tired. Aiden, did you see the advert Ian Gary did for PETA? No, I didn't see it. I did hear about it, though. What's going on with Ian, bro? Give him a title shot. Walter Walker? I don't know about that. I don't know if we can jump right to title shot. But, you know, he keeps getting finishes. Yeah, let's see where he's at, because bad fighters he'll eat alive. Exactly. Like, let's just give him a ranked opponent. You know, nobody crazy. Don't give him top, you know. Where's he at? Is he ranked right now? He's top 15, right? Or no? Walter. No, he's not ranked. He hasn't beaten anybody. Walter Walker rank. Oh, yeah, he is. He's number 13. According to this, he's number 13. He beats, oh, you think he beats Ryan Spann? Maybe Pinto? You know, we need to see him in some deep waters, dude. We haven't even seen him in anything crazy. I want to see, you know, how does he do? Like, how does he do in, like, a more serious, a more intense situation? A third round. Like, let's see something. He's funny. Give him top 10 ranked opponent. Let him fight a few more guys, then give him a title shot. Listen, give him top 10 right now. Next fight has to be within the top 10. If not, what are we doing, UFC? POV, she's short and dances on your fingers like a pole. What? I'm sorry, what? But yeah, we got to give Walter Walker somebody we can actually see some fucking, you know what I mean? Somebody with some fucking takedown defense. Fight Marcin or Spivak. Ooh, Spivak would go hard. I would like to see that. I would like to see him fight anyone that's, like, you know, good caliber. Like, come on here. because they're both grapplers. Yeah, honestly, that would be awesome. But we got to give him somebody that's going to get him into some deep water here. You know, we need to see some more fucking rounds. Waldo, I don't know. He might beat Waldo. I know that might be a crazy take, but he might beat Waldo. He's one of the 5 good heavyweights, so he needs to fight some real guys. Yeah, Blades, dude. I actually like Blades. You know, Blades Hokit, they really locked in. You know, gave us a good fight at heavyweight. You know, I really like Blades. He's really funny. If you've seen any of the stuff him and Drew Dober are doing, oh my god, so fucking funny, bro. Blades is also a very genuine guy. Super overrated. I like his character as a person, you know. Blades is pretty decent. Is he? What's his rank? Where is he at? Curtis Blades ranking. Oh, he's still top 10. He's number 7. Way too high. I mean, who's in heavyweight though? I don't know. Nothing like a sweet tea after a fight. As far as heavyweight goes, you know, like, he doesn't have any crazy notable wins. For sure. Like, who are his notable wins, you know? Fucking Jelton Almeida, the most boring fighter alive. But he's fought the good guys, you know? He's fought the good guys. Bro, I'm back. My mom's coming, so I gotta wait for her. Okay, broski. Give him Jacoby, but he kind of just needs to find a grappler to actually see where he's at. Yeah, I think he beats Jacoby. The state of heavyweight makes me think Dana put an Arabic curse on the division. We're making our way back. Heavyweight's making our way back, okay? We're slowly rebuilding heavyweight, okay? This is going to be a couple-year process. If he fights a striker, they're just going to get submitted. If that's a grappler, we stand a little bit of a chance to see more of what he can do. Yeah, we need to see him in a second and third round. So we need someone to not get submitted. You know, put him on his back maybe. Let's see some fucking top control from somebody else. Let's see something here. How is Alex Pereira higher ranked than Hokit? What do you mean? Because he was a champion that moved up. What is his ranking? I mean, he lost to the current interim title holder, so... He's 4. I didn't like Rakic's last fight, but he isn't a fat tomato can, so I think him and Volter are good for the division. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was bad, but also he's not like someone that I really ever see come out and fucking do wonders in the fucking cage, really. Tybura. Rakic never looks good, though. Yeah. Always been overrated. He looked like he was winning the cardio battle for the first round or two, but then it looked pretty even round 3. They both looked gassed. Tybura's got that fake fatigue. He couldn't finish Tybura. That's a problem. Yeah. Oh, well, Tybura's on a pretty good losing streak now, no? Tybura losing streak. Three-fight losing streak in the UFC. We can all admit that Ruffy will KO Arman. I don't know if I will admit that. Is that a possibility? For sure. His fight was so boring, I made something to eat halfway through and came back when I heard Buffer announcing the winner. Dude, that's such a diss. That's actually such a diss right there. That's so funny. Yeah, definitely wasn't overly interesting. Ruffy is so overrated. Yeah, I mean, who has Ruffy really beat? I mean, honestly, Fazeev, that impressed me a little bit. Not as bad as Lil Ank versus Guskov. He's slightly better than Yair. I agree there. Not as boring. Ruffy is overrated, but I do want him to beat Armin. I don't think he beats Armin. Maybe, but I just don't think so. Could he catch him? For sure. Does he have power? You know, obviously yes. I thought Fazeev was going to beat him. I really did. I really thought that. Bobby Green beats Armin. Dude, what? No. Although, I don't know. I keep not betting, but I keep picking. At the last 4 times Bobby Green fought, every single time I picked the other opponent, and every single time I've been wrong. Or 3 fights. 3 or 4 fights. Dude, Bobby Green made me hate Daniel Zellhuber. I knew that fucker was overrated. I fell for the hype train again. I am always at risk of falling for the hype train. Jimmy Flick. Guys, I am not Jimmy Flick. So did I. Raphael was just taking pictures and doing great work and not throwing punches and staying right in front of him. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Round 1 was okay, but then it was just like, what the fuck's happening? Bobby is awesome. Gotta love Bobby. Dude, I gotta start actually calling him king at this point because every time I've bet against him and every time... Did you see him sparring with Bang? That fucking boxer that's hanging out with Dean the Great and Adrian Bronner? Yo, I'm back. What up, Naomi? I already hated him because of the eye pokes at the Sphere. Yeah. Fucking man, bro. After they said would KO him. LOL. Who? After they said who would KO him. Zellhuber? Zellhuber, bro? I don't even want to see that guy fight ever again. I'm so done with him, bro. Sal Kills got knocked down by Ashmiles, by the way. Listen, okay? On the boxing stream. Oh, yeah, bro. They were talking so much shit. And then as soon as Bobby's piecing this dude up, showing him what's up, talking shit while he's hitting him. After that, they're like, oh, the weight difference, oh, the this, oh, the that, blah, 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 blah. Excuse. You got whooped by an MMA fighter. It's that simple. Like, holy shit. Why are we even... What is this debate here? That's why Bobby showed up. He was trying to hide the footage. Can we petition for Kerry Hatley to never ref again? Eli, let me tell you something. Sometimes the smartest things I've ever heard come out of your mouth. MMA Now said Dean. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I thought it was a tap. Ayman Zahabi versus Francis Ngannou has to happen at UFC 332. What? What? Holy shit, I don't know what got in my eye there, but that was intense, boys. But yeah, no, I mean, Bobby went in there. That's like saying Brock Lesnar should fight Mighty Mouse. My money's on DJ. Brock Lesnar just retired from the WWE. Riley, if it don't, we assassinate Dana. You damn right. Aiden, I'm finally back. Vanessa, how are you doing? How's it going? And who you got? I really need to lock in on these picks. I'm getting very distracted. You know, believe it or not, I'm not a huge like hater of the brand risk boxing, the influencer fight. Like, you know, I like the idea that it's not just shit talk online anymore. Like now there's an out. There's like a, all right, let's just fight then. BRB, need to tell cousin something. Okay. How fire would Shavkat versus Islam be? That would be crazy. If Zahabi is never seen again, I wouldn't be happy, but I wouldn't be sad either. He's getting up there in age too, isn't he? I don't think he's necessarily young. The problem is none of the fights mean things because they're so low-level fights. It doesn't go anywhere. That's the issue I have with it. Yeah, no, it's not like these guys aren't, but I like the idea. There's no, like, the internet beef is just solved now. It's just solved. It's over. Like, you know, if you're a streamer, if you're a content creator, whatever, if you have a problem with another streamer or content creator, let's run it. Let's run the boxing match, and then whoever wins has to or whoever loses has to shut the fuck up, and whoever wins, you know, I mean, they whooped your ass. I like that. Shavkat is my GOAT, but Islam is the real GOAT. I feel like we have that with street beefs, and at least there's a progression with that. Yeah, dude, did you watch, I don't know if you know Shawnee Strikes, him and all, like, his 4 friends all went and fought in street beefs. That was such an interesting segment. I loved that. Shawnee Strikes got the win. I think he tore his meniscus or something. Street beefs is great, dude. But I am positive these guys are getting paid way more to fight on brand risk, obviously. So as far as compensation goes, you know, that's better for I seen it. Crazy. I know, right? God, street beefs is such a beautiful thing. So MMA now. Sorry. What do you think about the PFL MVP merger? What do we think about the PFL MVP merger? Is Jake making a crazy competition for UFC? Probably not. But, you know, have you seen King of the Streets? It's in Europe and it's fucking insane. I don't think so. It's an actual money fight. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we can get an actual good product instead of just getting beef settled. Yeah, that's true. 2 shit cans coming together. I don't know either one of them do well. I don't know neither one of them do well anyways. It's not going to continue to do well. They also probably just lost Usman or Usmar there. But I don't know. Whatever. Jake Paul is giving it a shot, man. The problem with it is this, right? I genuinely think, and this is not a joke, if you have a fighter who's fighting for PFL/MVP, and they're paying him, let's say they're paying him $200,000 a fight. If the UFC came up to him and said, hey, we'll pay you $150,000 to fight, $50K pay cut, I think he may take that deal. Do you know why I think that? Because nobody knows any of these other promotions. Even if you're not a hardcore fan, like even as a quote unquote hardcore fan, you don't even know 10% of the PFL roster probably. It's the name, right? People don't know PFL fighters. They know UFC fighters. You know what I mean? You can market yourself 10x better if you're a UFC fighter. So people are willing to take that slight pay cut, you know? And maybe it's not slight. I don't know what it is, but problem is they don't sell tickets. They don't put on a good product, so it's not like they're going to be competition until they start putting a good product together. Yeah, no, I mean, what MVP cards have I actually sat down and watched? You know, I watched, obviously, the triple header with fucking Diaz, Perry, Ngannou, Lins, and Rousey. I watched all those. I know. I watched big things like that. You know, I watched the boxing with Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. You know, that type of stuff. But as far as, like, I don't know. I just don't know. But hey, Jake, if you want to give it a shot, you want to take another failing company or struggling company at the very least, and try to make something out of it. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Will it work? Hell. Problem is, like, Michael Chandler was a great fighter. We did get them too. He was mid-30s. Patrick. Patty Mix was good in the PFL. Way to get him to a little bit later. So, yeah. Mix really let me down. He got cut already, didn't he? Yeah, we got Michael Chandler way too late. Can we schedule death sentence from Street Beast versus Sean O'Malley? Sorry, voice chat. You're good, bro. I got the gist. Street Beast doesn't allow people with professional records to fight. I mean, yeah. Have you seen some of the competition? Like, there's not like a lot of crazy competition. I mean, there's good people, but it's not. A lot of it is just throwing haymakers. I thought he won his last fight. Mix did in the UFC. Did he? Let me look it up. Maybe he did. For some reason, I thought he got cut. Bring death sentence to the UFC, dude. He'll get murdered. They were celebrating Johnny Manziel fighting. Ray J fighting at the end of the day. If a new fight fan watches that, he sees that bullcrap of a product, they may not watch the UFC. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Some people lump all of MMA together. Dance for Papa 8. Cosmic, you son of a bitch. Honestly, I don't think people lump all of MMA together. I think most of the time they don't even fucking know. I don't think a lot of people know anything outside of the UFC. Like, the UFC's like the big name that people know fighters from. Go ask any casual. Like and sub for my boy, you absolute legends. Thank you, Cosmic. And yes, if you haven't liked and you're not subbed, please hit that button. Anyways, what was I saying? If you ask any casual, name 3 PFL champions, name 3 Bellator champions. Your show, my family. I don't really know about UFC, and you show them Ray J card. And like, what the hell is this product? They're going to want to watch anything you show them. They're not going to want to watch anything you show them next time. I mean, yeah. Also, that would be just a bad move. But also, they don't know anything. The same thing could happen on a UFC card, though. Like, a casual, if you're like, hey, let's watch this card, and they see one fight that's mostly grappling or mostly groundwork, mostly wrestling, they're going to say the same thing. They're going to be like, okay, this is dog ass. I'm not watching this. Masvidal, McGregor, and Ngannou. Aiden, what do you mean? What are you talking about, Cosmic? Aiden, what do you think of death sentence versus Ayman Zahabi, with the loser being sentenced to 10 years in the PFL? None of the... a death sentence is not beating anybody. I think UFC cards, and I've been watching fights for a very long time, and I think I've seen 2 to 3 terrible cards that would never recommend. Wrestling needs to be appreciated more. It does, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. A casual is not going to care about that. Anyone who's not like a legitimate fan of MMA, or maybe they just don't understand what's happening. That's like the majority of the problem. You know what I mean? Who do you think wins this Saturday? Bane, Joker, or Gambit? Good question. Good question. I don't even know. Exactly. The thing is too brutal like that. The thing is, it's too brutal like that. Yeah, I mean, they don't understand. They're not going to understand what's going on. Hey, what are your thoughts on the Chinese? What an interesting thing for the first thing you've ever said in my chat to be, Sashu. I hope you're subbed, coming in here with questions like that. I don't know. I don't have any specific thoughts about the Chinese. Cousin Gamrot solos the whole roster. I don't know, Riley. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a good fight, I think. You know, are we gonna stop the climb of Salkeld? Possibly. Or is Salkeld gonna prove himself? Here's the problem with Quillan Salkeld. He's hanging out with Jaden Cable too much. I don't trust it. I don't trust all this Jaden Cable friendliness. Okay? I don't trust it at all. If Gamrot wins, it's 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, that's definitely true. He's the first 8 division champ. The current champs are just keeping his belts warm. Maybe. The Chinese fighters. Oh, like that big of a country to have such a small group of elite fighters. I think it's just less common over there. I liked when wrestlers wore superhero costumes and scary outfits and had more shticks. Who the F want to cheer on? Jason Anderson or someone like that. Well, I mean, in the UFC, there's a lot of nicknames at least. And the Indians too. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe not specifically Chinese, but there's quite a few Asian fighters. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Hamilton. That's a lot more WWE-esque, though, than real fighting. I have no qualms with WWE. Like, if you're a WWE fan, I get it, dude. I mean, I'm sure it's very entertaining. Have I ever watched a lot of it? No, not really. It would come on now and again as a kid. Wasn't something anyone in my family was ever big into. But nobody in my family was big into watching UFC or boxing either. I was the first, guys. I'm the trendsetter. I'm the trailblazer. It's a bit weird that 1 in 3 people are born in India, and yet they have like 2 notable pro MMA fighters. I mean, they're busy over there, dude. WWE is live roleplay movie. Yeah, exactly. That's why I understand why people watch it. Like they don't care that it's fake. They're entertained by it. It's the same thing as like watching a movie. We know the movie's not real life events, but we're watching it because we enjoy it. So I understand that. You know, there's a lot of hate, a lot of unnecessary hate that the WWE gets. Shit, boys. Okay, we have yet to make a second pick all fucking night, chat. Holy shit, we need to lock in. Who did Alexa Tainara get? I guess they have bigger problems to deal with. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely the case. Where did my chat go? Why do I have what? Oh my gosh, chat. How did we lose all of our chatters? What is happening? 14 votes, though. Big in favor of Alexia Tainara. And I do think she has a pretty good chance here. I'm here, friend. Thank you, Sashu. I hope you're subbed, man. Hope you subscribed. Alexia Tainara is on like a 12-fight win streak, which is insanity. How is there only one person in the chat? Maybe it's just reading that. Maybe there's more of you in here than it's saying. I don't know why. It looks like there's at least 2 of you. Not yet, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like it. A man who I have to earn the sub. You know, not just giving it out. Although, do I really like that? No, I prefer you just to hit the sub button. But I respect it. Okay. I've been here the whole time, so it might just be bugged. Damn, I hope that doesn't affect my watch hours. How many watch hours we at, chat? Let's see. Let's check on the watch hours, boys. Da-da-da-da-da. Analytics. We got to be getting close to that 500 mark. It says 3 now. All right, that's good. Don't you need 2,000? I need 4,000. 440? Let's see. That was a good guess. 461, boys. Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. Let's see. This is showing data as of August 1st. Okay, I like it. So yeah, we're at 461. I need like 4,000. I need 3,000 for the first eligibility and 4,000 for the second one. The first one is going to be where I can actually put up donations and shit. You need 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. Isn't that craziness? Like, holy shit. I haven't been getting a lot of subs lately, but I haven't been doing as much CTA, sorry, Jesus Christ. So yeah, 461. We're doing it, boys. We're getting there. And to think, when we started streaming, we had less than 100. So we're really on it, boys. We are fucking on this shit. I cannot wait till I get to apply for that monetization. When I can finally hit that apply now button, I am going to be so excited. 4K watch hours. Isn't it? It's like why are you guys working against me here? You know, it really feels like that sometimes. I'm like, guys, come on, guys. What the hell we doing? What the hell? Have any, you know, YouTube is so hard. Believe it or not, guys, I've had a couple YouTube channels from my childhood up. How's life, guys? How's the ladies treating you? Sashu. I conversate with 0 ladies because I'm focused on getting monetized and quitting my bullshit job at the factory. Let me tell you something about factories. I hate them. Number one thing I hate is probably factories. I'm going to create 4K bot accounts, make them watch you for 1 hour, and then you'll be good. No, YouTube tracks that shit. They know if you're botting. POV, your name's Aiden. Very true. That is an accurate POV right now. Guys, how excited are we that I have 10 days off? Let's focus on that, okay? We got to get the fight out of the way, and then we can really lock in on content. Okay, now, here's the debate, boys. I want to do a 24-hour live. The best day for me personally with my schedule to do it would be a Wednesday. But I know a lot of you are probably going to be busy in the middle of the week like that. However, it would be amazing. Like, I can do it on Saturday, but it's going to fuck up my whole Sunday right before I have to go back to work. So that's really going to be a problem. But I might have to do it on Sunday. Would you guys be okay with a Wednesday or no? Rock said, I have a hot dog. Rock, how's it going, brother? How you doing today? What do you think of these fights? Did you go to college? Fuck nah. I did not go to college. I went straight into the work field. Straight into employment. Was that a good move? I don't know. I'm not in any college debt. I guess that's good. But I hate my job. But what would I even have went to college for? If I was gonna go, I would have went for like business or something. You know, they don't have a college called Make YouTube Videos, unfortunately. They should. You can go to college now. No. I could, but then like, who's gonna, you know, who's gonna pay for all my shit? Like, I have a car, I got rent, insurance, I got a whole, you know, gotta help out my family. Who gonna pay for all that shit? I'm going in 3 years. What are you going for, Rock? I'm curious, Rock. What are you going to college for, brother? That's fucking crazy. You have to plan it out. You're young. I'm going in exactly 1 year. Nice, Riley. No, I mean, for me, college is not the move. For one, like I said, I got a ton of people counting on me to fucking make some money up in this bitch. And last time I checked, college equals significantly less money for a couple years. You know, I don't make bad money where I work, but my overhead is too high. Electric engineering, that's awesome, Rock. In the UK, we graduate secondary school at 15 to 16, so you graduate college at 18 and go straight into the workforce. Honestly, I knew that about the UK, and I do think that is a very smart system. I will admit, the UK has got us beat there for sure, and probably a lot of other places, if we're being honest. If we're being truthful, chat. But chat, let me know what kind of other lives you want to see. And would a Wednesday live be okay? Or should I just fuck over my weekend and do the Saturday live anyway? Either way, the live is going to be starting very early because it's going to be 24 hours long. So it's going to start at like 3 or 4 a.m. You can continue education until you're like 25 if you want a PhD or a master's. Even then, though, 25, like if you were to try to do that here in America, you'd be fucking like 30 before you were even done. And then it's like, damn, there goes half my life at college. But, you know, my sister's in college. She's enjoying it. She's only got to go for 4 years. Do I think her degree's a little stupid? I'm not admitting that on live. I'm in the UK and barely anyone had a PhD at 25. Damn. Did you go to college, Sashu? Or are you in college, thinking about college? Let me know. I go to the dentist tomorrow. I am getting braces. Are you excited or nervous? Yeah, most people that go for masters or PhDs are already rich as fuck, and it takes ages, so most normal people don't bother. Excited. Nice, Rock. I did go to college, thinking about going back for a master's. What'd you go for? And are you working in that field right now? Did you know that it's like 80% of people that go to college end up not working in the field they went to college for? But it just looks good, though, like on your resume. It just looks good if you went to college, I feel like. You know, I'm not anti-college by any means. I just didn't go because it just didn't make sense for me. Also, I moved out very young. So, there was also that. Okay. Alexia Thainara, win over Bruna Brazil. Decision. 12-fight win streak. Health administration, and yeah, I do work at a hospital. How much you bringing in per year? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to tell me, don't tell me. But that's probably a pretty good position, I would imagine. I have no clue what I'm going to do at college. I'm probably going to pick something messy so I can get a degree, but focus on MMA. All right, Riley, you know what? Chase your dreams, brother. You only live one fucking time, boys. You only live one life. So why are we not chasing after our dreams like there's a fucking fire under our ass? Somebody said that. I forget who it was, and I am grossly misquoting it, but the passion is there in my heart. What age did you know you were for sure? What age? Clash said, oh, I don't know, Clash. When did you come out as gay, Clash? Clash Maxer 5 came out as gay in 2010. Wow. That's good for you, man. Good for you, brother. You know, that's good for you, man. Not my cup of tea, not my thing specifically, but hey, to each is their own, man. What is your favorite food? Chicken. Good question. Good question. I am a chicken guy, man. I fucking love chicken. I really do. Oh my God, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. I didn't eat after work today. As soon as I got done with work, I was talking to my roommates. I'm a big chicken guy. That's what's up. Clash Maxer said, I wasn't lesbian in 2010. That's literally impossible. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you're a dude, so how would you be lesbian? You're gonna laugh, but around 25K pounds a year. Damn, dude. I'm not gonna laugh, bro. If that's your hustle, if that's your passion, if that's what you want to do, I don't blame you one bit, bro. Chase your dreams. Chase your dreams. The question is that making you happy? And is that what you wanted to do? Is that what you want to do with your life? Because that's the end of the day. That's what we have to focus on. What do we want to do with our lives? You know? Clash Maxer confirms he's like 10. I figured. Riley confirms he doesn't know Simple Addition. What? What are we on about here? But no, Sashu, if that's what you love to do, you know, do what you love, man. Do what you love at the end of the day. Don't end up like me, working a job that you absolutely despise, and every single day it like makes your actual stomach hurt to have to go in there. Wasn't born in 2010 means at max you're 14 or 15. The field is all right. It's the NHS. I need a master's. Well, I hope you get that, bro. Depending on if I can get an apprenticeship for an electrician, I might do that instead of college. Why is apprentice such a hard word to spell? Dude, my spelling is terrible. I'm right there with you. Considering how you act, Clash, you're probably like 12. How is 15 like 10? This is a weird convo you guys are having. We need to lock back in on Alexia Thainara. Listen, I think she's getting the win. It's that simple, boys. It is that simple. Clash, no one cares. Watch the potty mouth. All right, guys. Calm down. No fighting in the chat, guys. Come on. Come on. Family friendly here. Not particularly, but guys, you know what? I really want to go to Thailand. Not for the lady boys. Stop with the allegations. Let me just cut you off right there. Opinions on Louis Sutherland. He was very happy to get his win last time there. I do think he kind of sucks, but I think he's making some headway. He's fighting as well, isn't he? Cool your horses, damn it. Clash is 12 and weighs 210, 218. Yeah, honestly, Clash, holy shit, bro. How dare you disrespect him? West MMA, how are you doing, man? That has to count as child abuse. What is happening in this chat? Riley, you can call me father. Well, chat, what is going on? Chat, what the fuck is going on? Hey, guys, 10 days off of work. Okay, we got my fight on Saturday. That's going into Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday, going to be pretty busy. But after that, we still got 8 days. What are we doing? Doing good, bro. Going go-karting tomorrow? Fucking W West MMA. Making the most of the summer, boys. My son isn't so scrawny and has a neck beard. What? I'm a bounce, bro. Be seeing you around. All right, Sashu. Hey, did I earn a sub? Maybe. Hey, twin. Yo, JJ Wombles. What is up, brother? How you doing? How we doing, JJ Wombles? Long time no see, my brother. Okay, man, you did. That's what up. Got a sub. Thank you, Sashu. You the best. Pretty good. Practice been killing me. What are you practicing? Football or I can't remember. Football, soccer, basketball. Let me know. Guys, I have to hit a heavy leg day this weekend. I have been skipping legs a little bit too much. Riley, put up some money. I'll fight. I'll fight right out and pop you, fold you, and bop you. What the hell does that even mean? Football. JJ Wombles, that's what's up, bro. Hope you guys go on an undefeated run this season. You'll gas out in 2 seconds, Clash. All right, guys, calm down. Calm down. What? You know what I'm saying? You boys picking up what I'm putting down? Come to England and we'll find out. This is crazy talk. Riley, a real man, only needs 0.005 seconds. What are you even on about? We gonna go 0 for 8. What the fuck? That's not good confidence, JJ. JJ, you can do this. You guys can go 8-0, boys. Come on. You look like Jimmy Flick. Oh my gosh. FBTL edits. Who sent you to tell me I look like Jimmy Flick? Who sent you? Tell me. Who do you work for? Guys, I need to start clipping up more chat clips. I feel like we get good clips, honestly. I need some tough-ass edits, too. Fuck. We got Mossad agents in the chat. Oh, my God. I was worried about this. Yo, guys, let me tell you a quick little story. My boss, get this shit, has the nerve to ask me after I already said no. He was like, hey, next week, do you want to come in? I didn't say no, but I just thought we weren't going to have any. And do some escorting for, oh, you guys don't know what that means. That's going to sound bad in the chat. I'm not explaining it. We are clapped. We have like 4 out of the 8 teams look like they are grown men. Listen, JJ, you guys got heart. I fucking believe in you, okay? I fucking believe in you, JJ. I believe in your team. What position do you play, bro? Where you at? You wide receiver? Are you a running back? Are you the QB? Thanks, man. Yeah, I believe in you, JJ. You guys got this. This is your year. You know, Amanda Lemos does transition pretty decently. Like wide receiver, and I may play quarterback. Gotcha. JJ, how old are you, man? $14, got you. Oh, you're like around my brother's age. A little older. So, holy shit, chat. We have been live for over 2 hours. And we are still only on the second fight of the main card. What have we been doing, chat? For real, what have we been doing? For real, chat. What the fuck have we been doing? You know what I'm saying, boys? You know what I'm saying, boys? Like, come on. 1 pick per hour. That is genuinely the pace we're on right now. Pound for pound, the best streamer, Riley. Thank you. Let's go, boys. Pound for pound #1 streamer. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Low key, not on no cocky shit, but I feel like I mog a lot of the other streamers, you know, as far as fighting goes. Like, I feel like I could go in there, fight mog like 90% of the streamers out there. JJ Womble said facts. We already know, boys. We already know. I feel like I could run through like a lot of the brand risk roster as well. You know, not on no cocky shit. Just saying, I feel like I could do it. At least at my weight class, for sure. You know, they have some good guys. They have some guys that know how to scrap a little bit, but I still think I could do it. I still think I could. The first stream of yours I ever caught, we both agreed that Streamer University won't let you in because you'd make them look silly. Bro, they would not let me into Streamer U because I would make them look silly. I would just come in humble AF and I would just be like, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? Why are we not doing cooler stuff? What is with all this nonsense we're doing? They did so much nonsense, I feel like. I saw the clips. They ain't ready for you. Bro, you're so right. Low key, though, I do want to meet all these people to see how they act. Like, not all of them, but I want to meet some of these people, see how they act in real life. I'm just curious. Because a lot of this, like, IRL streaming shit, I'm like, ooh. You know, sometimes you see clips of these, like, Yana or somebody or one of these, they're like, grabbing shirts and, like, pulling. I'm like, yo, you try some shit like that with me, bitch? Oof. You know what I mean? I'm not playing that disrespectful-ass shit. It's content. It's content. You know what else is content? A fucking 3-piece combo with a side of fries, okay? My best friend's day of birth is the same day as school starts. Why did you say it like that, Rock? Why didn't you say my best friend's birthday? He was like, my best friend's day of birth, the day he escaped his mother's womb, is the same day as I return to the eternal prison of education. I think the only big streamer I'd want to meet is Joe Bart. Yo, I actually really fuck with Joe Bart. Yeah, I like Joe Bart. He also, you know, he's in good shape. He understands discipline and motivate. I mean, you know, he does, you know, he eats a lot of edibles. Big weed guy, but that's neither here nor there. Everybody's at, you know. Riley, between 0 to 0.5, how many women have touched your mini schnitzel? What the fuck type of question is that? Rock said, I am dyslexic. Don't be dropping that on me, Rock. Now you make me feel bad. Clash, I'm going to ignore you now because I know you're an edgy 12-year-old. I'm actually 8. That's probably true. If you're 8 and you weigh 218, though, that's the gang. What? I don't even know, JJ. Rock, that's relatable. JJ said, why? Chat. You know, I just keep looking at the fighters and not making any type of decisions at all. Don't worry, I can still meet at a 7th. Yo, meet? Who are you meeting at the 7th grade level? Chris Hansen, get in here. We got a problem. Oh, Reed. Sure, Rock, sure. You meant Reed. Sure. What the hell was I looking up? Chat, I need like a focus, like, meter thing or something. I need like blind, you know? Oh my gosh, look at this. Blinders, bro. I'm good. That's not going to help at all. You know, we're doing decent in the chat. We still got 5. My guy, I'm still a minor. Yeah, but you're like 15. Isn't 7th grade like 12? Don't act like I don't know what's going on here, Rock. Yo, how are we liking the Discord, by the way? Everyone who's in the Discord, what do we think? What do we think about the Discord? I'm very curious. $12 to $13. Yeah, that's 7th grade. I remember in year 7, I got in trouble because I had the second highest reading age in my year group, but I had attendance rate of 34% and hadn't read a book since like year 5. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a big reader either. I'm not a big reader, okay? I read my Bible, and that's pretty much the extent of my reading. You know what I mean? Not a big reader. Never been, probably never will be. Okay. Alexia Thainara. Is that MMA? MJ! How's it going, brother? MJ World in the fucking chat! MJ World in the fucking chat. MJ, how are you doing on this fine Thursday? My attendance rate was genuinely horrific for my first 2 years of secondary school. You know, you'll have that on the big jobs. Alexia Thainara versus... Oh, wait, sorry. Yo, low-key, this chat's not... Sorry, gang, I gotta go. See you next stream, twin. See ya, JJ. Good luck with your football season, bro. Keep me updated. I'm doing good, brother. What about you? You know, I'm doing all right. I'm doing great. I got 10 days off of work. JJ joined the Discord. JJ said thanks. Yeah, JJ, if you're not in the Discord, feel free to join. Link is on one of my previous posts, but it's called Octagon Oracle. But yeah, I'm doing good, MJ. I'm making a lot of debates. I got my fight in 2 days. My sister got into a bit of a car accident. She's fine, but the car's not. So I'm debating placing a big parlay to try to win some car money. That is the debate happening in my mind, in my subconscious. Yo, Luke. How you doing, Luke? What's going on? Good to see you in the chat once again. Fuck yes. Luke, how are you doing on this beautiful... Please don't. MJ, here's the thing. Our back is against the wall, you know? We don't have a lot of options here. We need the racks. We don't have the racks, but we have enough racks to make more racks. All I'm going to say is one of the people at my school is in... Ooh, that's not good. You the best, bro. Thank you, Luke. Aiden, can we expect the Discord to get the first peeks of what footage you can get from your fight? Sure. You have trust in God, bro. You know what, MJ? You're right. We ain't gambling. We leaving it alone. We're going to just hope something... I mean, I don't know what to do, really, for real, though. That was the only thought I had as far as to make some bands real fast. Luke sent the cross emoji. Based chat today. Based chat. Fucking love you guys. Jesus is the light and the way. Beautiful. Look at this chat. I have the greatest chat. I really do. Okay. Looks like Alexia Thainara has precision striking with elite grappling, from what I can see here. I've done this a gazillion times. I always end up in a worse place. Aiden is a W Christian, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I'm due, though. I feel like I'm due. I was up big for a while. Then I took a bit of an L. Then I took a break for the last, I don't know, month, 2 months maybe. And now I feel like I'm due. And I low-key need the bands. Well, I don't really need them, but I know God will help you. Oh, MJ, you're so right, though. So what do you think, MJ? Just don't do it? Just fucking pray on it? Is that what we're thinking, MJ? Gambling is very sinful. It's not worth it. You know what, MJ? You're opening my eyes. We're not doing it. High risk, high reward. Yeah. It has come back to bite me in the ass before, though. So I guess we're just going to leave it alone. But something's got to hit, bro. Something's got to pay off here. We are going to be screwed. We'll figure something out. Listen, we always do. Not to that, to MJ. Yeah, yes. I figured as much, boys. So, sounds like we're just going to leave it. Just win a fight and do it for money, not in a gambling way. They're not going to pay me. It's amateurs, bro. You don't get really paid. Also, I'm like, I need it now. I need it ASAP. Bet on yourself this weekend. I don't think they're placing bets at the amateur fight. W. Aiden. Thank you, MJ. But yeah, I guess we'll just leave it alone. It is a little bit of too big of a risk anyway. My insurance payment's coming up in 5 days, but it sucks, man. It's one of those things where it's like you just want to be the guy that can help out, you know? I want to be the guy that, like, when situations like this occur, like when my sister's having issues like this, I want her to be able to hit me up and be like, yo, here's the problem. I know you're the problem solver type shit. I like being that guy. I want to be the fucking pillar. I want to be the reliable guy. You know what I mean? I just want to be the guy that can help. And when I can't, you know, I get a little disappointed. I'm like, what the fuck, Aiden? What are you doing that you can't support your family right now? So, yeah, it's one of those things. But that's neither here nor there. We need to focus on, you know, everything else. Luke said I should be a dad. Maybe hold off on that, Luke. I mean, depending on how old you are. I don't know. Oh, I should. I'm definitely going to hold off on that. Because being reliable is tough. Because what do you do when you're the one who needs help? Good question. You'll be that guy. It will take time. Time is the one thing I don't have, my friend. Time is the fire in which we all burn. And by one thing, it's one of several things I don't have. Because I don't have time or money or fame or status. But we're working on all those things, boys. I got to get my Shopify store up and running. I'm trying to do some merch-esque things. But I don't want to make like a crappy thing, you know? I don't want to make a crappy product. That's the problem. I also don't want to overcharge. You have a roof, though, and you have a white room. Time passes one way or another. It depends on how you use it, I suppose. That's the problem. So if any of you guys are working in a job you hate and or haven't gone into the workforce yet, if you haven't gone into the workforce yet, if you're young enough where you still have that type of decision making ahead of you, my recommendation, you find what you love and you chase after that with everything you have. Make custom MMA gloves. I'd buy a pair. I want to make headgear because I feel like it's part of the brand now at some point, but I'm sure there's a lot of like legalities that go with that. Sorry for the long AFK, but I'm back. What up, Vanessa? All good, man. All good. Explosive combos. I'd buy the headgear. Yeah, like I said, there's probably a lot of laws. I'm 7-1. That's what's up, Luke. Luke is locked the fuck in. 7-1, MMA, boxing, jiu-jitsu. Let me know. I box. Nice. Luke is locked the fuck in, broski. 7-1, my guy. That's a fucking killer record. That's a fucking great record, bro. Good for you, man. That's fucking awesome. Yo, I got the most locked in chat. I got the most dedicated chat. I just got the best chat. I really do. That's no joke. My chat is the greatest. No one's beating my chat. I won in 17 seconds in Cincinnati. Yo, that's fire. I did Taekwondo a few years back. Nice, bro. Taekwondo's so interesting. It's such a different form, low-key. I have to work on all the other martial arts, honestly. Dang. Is that a fencer and then a ninja? Well, it was made to kick people off horses. Get like a cheap supplier, then when you get the materials, make them in your house so you can slap on a handmade in America mark and find a way to get the channel's PFP branded into the headgear. Yeah, that's something I gotta work on. For now, I think I am just gonna start like a little bit of a cloak, like a t-shirt line with some stuff that's like kind of funny, like, yo, fuck the factory, shit on your boss's desk, I hate work. You know, things like that. That is kind of relatable maybe. And also on brand for escaping this factory job. I think that'll be kind of interesting. And if it's on a Shopify, I can hook the Shopify up to like, I don't think I could wear those. Why not, Rock? I mean, I'm not expecting everyone to buy shit, dude. Like, I'm just going to put it up there. If someone does, great. So if nobody does, you know, shit happens. You live and you learn. We're on the ascent. We got a lot of learning to do. My parents wouldn't let me. You got some strict parents, bro. I'll make a PG one for you, Rock. We'll have a PG section. Just use the profile pic you use the channel and the Discord and print on the back of the t-shirt. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, the problem is that, like, if I do it without that, then it's not necessary, like, that can grow bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it has nothing to do with necessarily my channel, really, other than I'm promoting it, then it will grow bigger than I am. So it'll open up to an audience that's bigger than MMA itself. You get what I'm saying? But I might toss the logo on there, at least like maybe a little bit on the sleeve or something anyway, just for shits and gigs. But we'll see. I have a lot of work to do still on it. I've got like the base of my Shopify store, but I still have to figure out how to connect it. I want to try to run some Instagram ads. Unfortunately, all these things cost money, which is a resource that we are low on. You're still alive. Stone cold, I have not died yet. Yeah, but you get the money to escape the factory. I need to escape the factory ASAP, boys. Listen, 2027 has 5 months left. If we can get this done in 5 months, I will be a happy man. If we can get this done in fucking 3 months, I'll be a really happy man. You should be an actor. Dude, I would be a terrible actor. I'm so bad with scripts. We can get it done by the end of this month? Dude, Riley, that's some very hopeful thinking, optimistic thinking. You know, Riley, and I believe you. Anything's possible. The thing is, boys, the watch hours. Like, I got to make some crazy content to get these watch hours up. Hopefully everything goes well and we don't have any cuts or anything with the 24-hour stream that we're going to be attempting on either Wednesday or Saturday. We gonna see though, boys. We gonna see. At the end of the day, we gonna see. You know what I mean? But I got a week off from work, so I'm gonna try to grind some content, get some good content out, get some new content out. I'm just gonna try to give it my all. Try to do some longer streams. I should only have to skip 1 day, maybe 2 days this entire next week here, so that should be good. Should be able to do at least 3 hours every night. I'm hoping. That's the hope. So, we're working on it. We're working on it. We just got to find more avenues, you know? We got to just focus on more things. We got to understand the content game better. The problem isn't making the content, right? I'm disciplined and I'm locked in. I can sit here and make content all fucking day long. The problem is we need to know what works, what doesn't, what the algorithm's pushing and what it's not. And I do study analytics, but it's not working. I mean, it is working. Maybe I just need more time. But time, again, time is the fire in which we all burn. But we're on it, boys. I'm fucking proud of us, okay? We started this my very first upload, I have it listed right here on a sticky note. January 24th was my first upload. We're already past 1K subs, on our way to 2K, boys. Just make an hour-long video in the build-up to your next fight. Include the training camp, the traveling to the fight, and the actual fight. Because videos like those, the algorithm loves. I wish I fucking did that this time. I got a 6-hour drive on Saturday to get there, boys. Also, longer hour-plus videos YouTube prefers promoting. The problem is I'm still filming with my phone, so, like, that's a storage issue. There's so many things we need to get, boys. The PC is coming. Unfortunately, it's not getting here till the 20th. I don't know if you guys saw that post, which is so annoying. So annoying. Like, what? That's like 2 weeks from now. That's fucking ridiculous. But that's neither here nor there. You know, that time has passed. We need to continue looking forward. Okay, you know what? First of all, we're taking too long. I'm picking Alexia Thainara to get the win. Okay, she's on a 12-fight win streak. She ain't about to stop it now. Next. When you start selling the t-shirts, invest in a nice camera. Okay, here's how things need to go. The PC's coming. Okay, and the monitor. Our next purchase, I think, needs to be one of those nice, like, come up over microphones. And the webcam is coming as well, so that'll be good for those videos. And then I'm gonna need, because the streaming and shit is where it's gonna be hard. Like, I will have to stream from they have the quote-unquote stream phone, which is the Samsung Galaxy S whatever, but it's like the phone that all the streamers use. So that may need to be our next huge purchase, you know, because that's probably $1,000. Oh my God. Holy shit, chat. We are deep into this YouTube thing. We are spending hella bread. You know, big thanks to Hamilton if you're still in the chat, though. He's the only reason we're even getting this PC. This quickly, at least. Hamilton, if you're still in here, I cannot thank you enough, brother, for real. Okay, I feel like I need to add another channel to the Discord that's, like, random. So that we keep it a little bit more fight-based in the main chat. You know what I'm saying, boys? You know what I'm saying? You guys picking up what I'm putting down or not? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Yes or no? Low-key, I never used Discord. At least I didn't until I had my own. Nah, just get a camera so you can make long-form vids and keep this set up until you get monetized and can justify the streamer phone. Also, I think a new channel would be good. Yeah, we might have to make one that's just random so that you guys can talk about non-stream, non-fight related things. You know what I mean? Just a miscellaneous one. That'll be good for Jordan as well. So yeah, but boys. Okay, this poll is done. Who the hell's next? We are literally getting one fight predicted per hour. This is the slowest fight predictions of all time. But we're having a good time. Okay, I'm with my guys. I don't give a shit. A video idea channel could do. I have one already. I have a content channel. I posted in it and nobody said anything. On the content channel, I said, yo guys, let me know what type of long form YouTube videos you want to see and or live streams. And nobody said anything. I posted that like the day it got made. Nobody said shit. Nobody wanted to help me at all. Just kidding. I'm sure you guys just didn't see it. But yeah, I already have a content channel. Do you think I should invest in a wiring kit? I've been using an old radio. There's so many times I could fix that. Sure, why not? Why not, Rock? Why not, bro? If you got the money and you can afford it, for sure, broski. No reason not to. I am bummed that the PC is not getting here till the 20th. It already got delayed once. Like, this is so annoying. But it is what it is. Damn, it's 500. Half a band. Half a rack. That's crazy. If you got it, man. If you're comfortable spending that, then yes. If you're not, then don't. Where is it shipping from? Oh, the PC? I don't know. I gotta look at my tracking thing. I thought it was shipping from Syracuse, but apparently not, because that's not that far. It's Cybertech. It's not even like some weird foreign company, I don't think. All right, deleting this fucking poll, posting the new one. Who's winning? Darren Elkins versus Yadier. I have no idea if Del Valle. Del Valle. Done. Start a poll. Okay. Wahoo! What's up, Luke? Back in the chat. How you doing, man? Oh, we got 100% votes for Darren. By 100%, I mean one person. The only thing I've ever ordered from America was from somewhere in Florida, and it deadass arrived faster than some things I've ordered that shipped in from my own country. Really? That's cool, though. That's fire. That is fire, broski. Oh, there's only 5 fights on the main card this fight night? Usually for the non-numbered events, there's 6. Interessante. Okay, Darren, he's 29-12. Gadier, or however you say this bullshito, he is 10-1. Both coming off a loss. I feel like I saw Darren's last fight. I cannot remember. Guys, you know what? Forever, I never understood why the streamers had like the big fancy gaming chairs. But sitting in this folding chair this many hours for this many weeks, the cushion has started to like deflate. And it's, you know, it's getting a little uncomfortable. There's a shop near me that sells handmade custom boxing and MMA gear. And when I ordered something from there, it took like 3 weeks to arrive. But the thing from Florida arrived in like 5 days. Really? There's no places like that anywhere near me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I live in such a like small, like kind of rural area. Ooh, shit. Okay. Elkins took that loss from Arosa. Got knocked out. KO round 1. Before that, though, he was on a 2-fight win streak. He's been knocked out a couple times. Holy shit, he's been knocked out a few times. I think it's the Onto shop in London that sells their own brand of gear instead of just Venom, Everlasting Rival. Oh, that's cool. Dude, Elkins, low key. He's probably gonna get murdered. Only. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. This guy's only lost once. His last fight was his only loss. He lost to Jordan Levitt, though. That's not like an embarrassing loss. I watched this fight. Dude, Jordan Levitt's name, the Monkey King, like, that's kind of, what the fuck? What the fuck, chat? Man, chat really died off today. I was really hoping for like 10 plus people all stream. But, hey, I'm very grateful for the chatters I do have. I fucking love you all. Monkey King is crazy work. Dude, it is. I can't believe Jordan Levitt whooped this dude's ass. Before that, though, he was on a good tear. Almost as bad as John Jones' original ring name. What was it? I don't even know that. Hamilton is such a good guy. Hamilton is actually the GOAT. He genuinely is such a good guy. What a nice person. I'm truly blessed that I met him through happenstance, that he just happened to come. Like, that's so fucking amazing. Almost. What was John Jones' original ring name? I didn't even know that he had anything other than Bones. What was it? Do not withhold this information from me, Riley. What was his original ring name? Very curious now. I'm very, very curious. Riley, if you have this information, why are you not telling me? I don't really know. Darren Elkins here. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. What is it? Tell me. Do not. Why are you keeping this from me? I'm back, boy. What up, Vanessa? Sorry for missing the streams. Didn't get the noti. All good, bro. I've typed it like 10 times. I don't know why it ain't showing up for you. I'll have to just look it up. You know, this Darren Elkins versus Yadier Del Valle might actually be an upset. Did you see my puppy in the main chat in the Discord? I did. That's awesome. Okay, what was I looking up? Jon Jones original fight name. Is this real? Dwight? I'm not seeing anything other than Bones. I'm not seeing anything other than Bones, dude. Other than his middle name, which is literally Dwight. Also, the question I asked, 25 min beat down by Max or full... Yes, I did see that. Full power Ngannou for me. Just take one and then be done. I guess I'll never know Jon Jones' original fight name. That will forever be a mystery. And I will never find out. Oh well. Moving on. Moving on, chat. Seriously though, Darren Elkins might win. There could be an upset here. You guys also think that, apparently. It might be being censored. It must be. I saw that said it was John the girl touched. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Shiloh, what's up, brother? I've typed it 100 times, man. It's all right, bro. I'll figure it out eventually. Type it in the Discord, maybe, if you're in there. You are. Shiloh, what do we think about this? Also, glad to have you in the chat, brother. I will. Okay. I think Darren Elkins could get a crazy upset here. I know that he is Del Valle is like a minus 800 favorite, but I don't think Del Valle has the greatest takedown defense, right? My soul wants Elkins to win. I think he could. I typed it in the Discord. Let me see. His original ring name was Sexual Chocolate. I think I knew that. I definitely think he can as well. Oof. This is dude, if I... Alright, here's the thing. I'm hungry. What did you have for dinner tonight? I didn't eat dinner yet. But I'm probably just going to have some popcorn chicken and a peanut butter sandwich. But I can't be having him winning on Tapology. Yeah. Why do you never eat? Okay, Hamilton, let me explain this really quick. And for everyone else wondering at home. I do eat, but the thing is when I eat, I'll get lethargic, right? And then I'll feel tired. And I can't be on stream feeling tired. So I like to eat right before I'm about to go to bed. Like when I'm at work, I'll like eat during first break, and then at lunch, I'll just take a nap the whole time for lunch. Hamilton, I'm back. Hamilton, we missed you. Hamilton, everyone in the chat thinks you're the fucking greatest, bro. You are the GOAT. So yeah, but I can't be having him winning on Tapology. I think there's a really pretty... I know it's crazy, Shiloh, but I think there's a good chance for an upset here. Think about it. Think about it, Shiloh. I'm only here for Hamilton. Okay, a little offended, but okay. Why is Hamilton not a mod? I get asked this question all the time. I asked Hamilton, I was like, do you want to be a mod? And he was like, no. I am more than willing to make Hamilton a mod if he wants that. But like I said, he told me no when I asked him, so I was like, okay. Okay, I'm glad we got some people in the chat again. Hamilton, ban Aiden, please. What the fuck is happening? Guys. Yo, I got a new follower on Instagram. Alright, I don't understand this. Like, I'll get notifications for some things, but not others. Hamilton needs to be mod. Bro, that's up to him. Like, I told you. I offered already. He said no. What was I saying, though? But yeah, no, basically, like, I don't eat if I'm planning on, like, streaming for at least 3 hours. I'm not eating, bro. I'm not eating, okay? I need to be locked in, drinking caffeine, locked in with my fucking boys in the chat, pretending to make fight picks while actually talking about not, I'd feel bad muting or banning people. I mean, you don't have to do that, though. You could just be a mod. Like, you could just have the title. Imagine being a grown man asking for a mod. That's why he never asks, bro. He doesn't care. What was I talking about? Being mod, I think, would be cool. Hamilton equals eyeballs. What is happening? But, yeah, I don't know, Shiloh. I mean, look at the split on the vote here. Even the chat is thinking Darren could get the win. Hamilton believes power is evil. That could be the case. That could very well be the case. The thing is, right? He doesn't want to touch it. Yeah, man, this is true. I have made a machine that launches a fan blade. Quite the side quest you're on, Rock. I appreciate that. The people in the chat are not top UFC predictors. That is true, Shiloh. Shiloh, how'd you do on your last ones, Tapology-wise? How'd you do on your last Tapology, Shiloh? You never know. Elkins is like 42. Oh, yeah, Elkins is 42. All right, what am I even saying? Del Valle's minus 800. That's practically a lock. Yeah, we're going Del Valle. Average? What were you? It was like 4 out of 14. What were you out of 14? I didn't do great either. Yeah, boys. Here's a problem. But anyway, like, I feel like I kind of skimmed over that question. You picked Chandler to win versus Ruffy, right? No. Elijah Young said Vale. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cut and dry, right, Elijah? Elijah, how you doing, by the way? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Hope you hit that sub button, man. How's your day? 10, but I had 740 points. Why'd you have so few points? I got 10 out of 14 as well. Aiden, can I FaceTime you on Discord to show you a KO in UFC 5? Please, please, please. No. We're not going to be doing that. Aiden, it is unfortunately nearly 4 a.m. in the UK right now. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah, dude. By all means, man. By all means, man. Go ahead. Get your booty to sleep, man. I'm picking 3 dogs this card. Oof. Who you got for dogs? LMAO, FaceTime Vanessa and show it on stream. Please, after stream. After stream, I'm eating and going to bed directly. FaceTiming viewers is actually a fun idea. Have a nice night, everyone. I got an idea for, like, playing you guys in UFC 5 or 6 at some point. We read Pat Black, Hannah Mountain. UFC 5. Good night, Riley. But yeah, Hamilton, to quickly circle back here, I can't be eating when I have to stream because then I'll get tired. I'm still rocking UFC 4, LOL. Yo, happens to the best of us, bro. Wait, does UFC 4 still have Hasbulla as a playable character, though? One of them had Hasbulla as a playable character, and now they took that away, and that makes me very sad. Wait, I play on Xbox or PlayStation. I think it's cross-platform. I have no idea, though. So, I'm unsure. Do you play Xbox or PlayStation? I don't play any at all, but I'm going to be playing PC. Sub. Yo, Elijah. Thank you, my brother. Let's go. Fucking Elijah with a sub. I feel like I need to get like my shout out board going again. I used to do that in the early stream days. I say that like I've been streaming for years. I've been streaming for like a month. Little Tiny Indy said, "What's up? What's up, brother? You should do it on live stream." Do what on live stream? Play my fans in UFC? I mean, yeah, that's the plan. I'm not just gonna play. Everything's about content at the end of the day, boys. Everything is about content. Back in the early days of last month. I know, right? It feels like that, though. You guys don't even know, like, the early streams used to be so weird. Like, one time I went for this, like, really long walk. Prank call Ian, Gary, Jim. You're really on that, MJ. That's not a bad idea. I feel like I can whoop you. Honestly, you probably can. I'm not good at video games. I am probably the worst video game player you've ever seen in your life. That's not even a joke. I'm being so dead ass right now. Yeah, I used to do crazy. I took you guys up to the pond the one time. That was early stream days. I used to stream over there. But yeah, we went for that super long walk. I used to grind video games. Yeah, not me. I was never that guy. A long walk stream might be cool. I've seen another streamer do that, and people seem to enjoy it. I was thinking about going fishing. Think about a fishing stream. Chat, let me know your opinions on a fishing stream. We can still obviously talk UFC. You know, it's not like I have to have a lot of brain power for fishing. We can obviously talk UFC, talk anything, just casual little fishing. Thought maybe that'd be interesting. Aiden, I think I can whoop you in UFC 5. No offense. No offense taking. Fishing is so fun. I love fishing. All right. I'd want to see that. Yo, all right. It's settled, boys. At some point this week, we will be doing that. That will be one of the streams we will be doing during our week long of extra streaming here. We should be getting hella watch hours this week. We only have to skip like 1, maybe 2 days. Hopefully just 1. Like I said, tomorrow though, we're going to have a little different hours because I got to be up I got to leave at 7 because it's a 6-hour drive to where the fights are on Saturday. So I don't want to be up too late tomorrow night. Fishing with Bryce Mitchell and a painter. How long is the stream tomorrow? I'm still gonna try to fit in 2 to 3 hours. I'm still gonna shoot for that. I'll be switching my YouTube account on August 16th, so I'll sub on that account. Thank you. Wait, what are you fighting? I'm boxing on Saturday. Fishing with Bryce Mitchell and a painter. Dude, I wish I could go fishing with Bryce Mitchell. That would be such a fire stream. Guru already did it, though. I'm late to the party. When are you streaming tomorrow? I'm not sure exactly what time it'll be. I'll try to put a post out or something once I know. I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow still. I want to see my family before I leave, so I got to go back home for a little bit. I really should do laundry. Guru went fishing at night, which kind of ruined the video. Really? I didn't even watch it. I'll be honest, I didn't even watch it. What are you guys' thoughts on MMA Guru if you know him? If you don't worry about him. Just stick with Aiden's MMA here. We're the GOAT. We're the real GOAT. But if you do know him, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Guru himself? The self-proclaimed Guru. Are you going to stream your fight? I'm not going to stream it, no. I'm going to try to get some footage though so I can do a reaction or breakdown. Because everyone seems pretty hyped. I myself am very nervous. I'm hyped, excited. I'm getting the little trophy. I want it so bad. Where will it be streamed on? MMA Guru mogs you? I'm sorry, what? MJ? No. Let me tell you what. MMA Guru does not mog me, bro. You know why? He's not live every day. Okay? He misses multiple days in a row of streaming. When will you quit your job? As soon as I make at least 3 to 4K per month. Net. As soon as I'm netting 3 to 4K per month for like a month or two, I'm quitting. As soon as this becomes sustainable business. Hopefully I can, I really want to get that done this year. Quality, not quantity. Listen, my quality is also better than MMA Guru because I actually train. So this guy doesn't train, okay? I don't like MMA people talking shit when they don't do any training, okay? This is number one bullshito. Okay, I actually like the Guru. I've been in his chat a bunch. When will it be streamed? What do you mean? When will what be streamed? Me quitting my job? Hopefully ASAP. I wonder if you can get a sponsor before getting monetized, or do you have to be... You could definitely... I think you can get a sponsor, like, whenever. If some big brand was like, hey, wear our fight gear, or wear our fucking headgear, wear our this, or do this, or promote this drink or something if I like it, then you can definitely get a sponsor before then. My fight, I'm not going to stream it at all. I'm going to try to get a video of it and hopefully post it. MMA Guru would grab you by the scruff of your neck. MMA Guru, you'll do nothing. MMA Guru, you'll do fucking nothing, okay? Guru, he ain't got nothing on me except for a significant height and reach advantage. But I whoop his ass, bro. We saw him in Armin, bro. We saw Armin did whatever he wanted to him. It'll go viral once you drop his ass. I don't know if it would go viral. It'll be cool, though. I really do. Oh, dude, if I could get a finish, oh my God. That would be peak life. No, what live TV streaming is it on? Dude, it's amateur. I don't think you guys understand amateurs, bro. It's amateurs. There's not like live streaming going on. Then you'll make 50K a month. That would be great. Why does Jaden Cable get all the fighter collabs? MJ, look at me in my eyes when I tell you this. You know exactly why. Just think for 1 second. MJ, you know exactly why. He doesn't have following. Yo, I love the Jaden Cable hate. You want to... Yo, did I tell you this story, MJ? Jaden Cable, I made a video, an exposed video on him, right? It was just a joke. I made the video. I have DMs with Jaden Cable. He DMs me. He's like, lol, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, bro, big fan, just kidding. He's like, no, you're all good. I ask him for advice. He gives me the most bland advice at all. And I'm like, yo, this feels like a fever dream. This is so awesome, bro. He had a chance to propel my career, and he chose to keep me down because he is threatened by me. And then guess what this fucker does? He takes the audio clip from my exposed video. And the first part of the audio clip, I'm like, he achieved this all at 19 years old. He takes that. He posts a Instagram reel about it. He doesn't tag me, so I comment. I'm like, yo, this is my audio. Not on any, like, yo, what the fuck shit. Just on some, like, yo, this is cool. And then this motherfucker takes down the Instagram reel. Like, are you fucking serious? That shit pissed me off so bad. And from that moment on, I was like, yeah, this guy's a chud. Imagine being excited that the geek replied, you're even worse, LOL. Listen, I'm worried about my career, MJ. In my mind, I was like, okay, Cable's here. I'm way the fuck down here. If I can make this connection, I can get up here. But turns out, he's an industry plant for real. I thought this was a joke. Turns out, he's a fucking piece of shit industry plant, actually, genuinely. Here I was thinking this was a joke the whole time. What the fuck? I mean, whatever. I'm sure he's a nice guy. You know, I don't know him. And I'm a big believer in not hating on people you don't actually know. like in a serious manner. But, you know, I was a little upset about the whole, what the fuck, you know, I feel like you just kept me down there. I don't know why you did that. He is threatened by me. He knows I am coming for his position. You know, I don't even want that position. I don't want to be hanging out. You could beat Prime Mike Tyson, but you can't if he bites your ear off. That's true. Definitely true. Not that I could beat Prime Mike Tyson, but that part's not true. But I definitely couldn't if he bit my ear off. He knows you're coming for that ass. He knows I will mog him to death, bro. First of all, the dude's like 5'5", so I'm taller than him. Just like Aljamain. Facts. I didn't even clock that Aljamain quote. I don't think he even said for that. I said in that. I think he said in that. I think he said, I'm coming in your ass. I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm pretty sure he actually said it like that. But on a real note, yeah, no, Jaden, I really thought he was chill, too, at first. I was like, wow, this guy's living my dream, bro. He's literally like, you know, he made it out the fucking, he doesn't have to work a job. He's an MMA content creator. I thought that guy was chill. And then I was like, oh, you're a fucking piece of shit. You just kept me down for no reason. You had a perfect opportunity to shout me out or, you know, help out a guy on his come up, and you chose not to. That'll never be me, brother. If I see someone working hard, if someone were to make a video about me, whether they're quote unquote exposing me or not, if it's clearly a joke, which mine clearly was. In the video, if you watch it, my end point is tying him to Jeffrey Epstein. That's my end point. So obviously that's a joke. If someone made a funny ass video like that and then they were polite in the DMs, bro, I would be promoting that shit. I would at least make a short about it or something. I'd be like, yo, look at this chud making videos about me. I'm 5'11" at 14. Damn, bro, you're probably gonna be like 6'4". My lungs almost got punctured. That's not good, broski. Bro Seppi, that is a problem. So yeah. Cable is my least favorite MMA content creator. But yeah, Guru, I joke around. I don't actually have any qualms with Guru. He's chill. Other than he doesn't train, I think that's ridiculous. I do think he should be doing some training. My cousin is heavy, so I was on my side and he jumped on me and I felt it in my ribs and I started crying. That's not good. Yo, I'm back. What did I miss? Not much. We barely made any picks. We made 3 picks tonight in 3 hours. We are averaging 1 pick per hour. We were talking about Jaden Cable and how he's an industry plant chud. He is, bro. He really is. I like Bedtime MMA. He's cool. Obviously, I like all the fighter channels. You know, I like Chael. I like Mighty Mouse. Yeah, that's my only problem with Guru is the no training thing. Like, what are you doing, bro? You have time to train. Like, this is your full-time job. You don't even post every day. Start training. What are you doing? By the way, you can start contacting UFC fighters on the come up. You would be surprised. Some will come on your channel. I actually have a YouTube short titled I DM'd 100 UFC fighters. And I got a total of 0 responses and like 6 of them opened it. And that was it. We have a legal cable, I think. So I've been somewhat attempting that, but I was a lot smaller back then. So maybe if I tried now, maybe things would change, but probably not. You probably DM'd the most known ones. No, I had a lot of niche ones in there too. I mean, it's 100. You know, there's not 100 well-known ones. I DM'd some niche ones, but still no responses. Maybe if I got like some early prelim guys, some like really unknown guys, some debut guys, maybe. They probably bow down to King Aiden now. I doubt it, dude. I don't think any UFC fighter knows me. Which, I mean, I don't expect them to. You know, that would be a good short. Maybe I should make a short like, yo, can I get one UFC fighter to comment on this? Is this possible? That might be the short that I make. I might make that right after this live. How should I frame that? You have to also DM MMA fighters from Contender Series and unranked only. Yeah, I've done a bunch of... I mean, most of them were unranked from the 100 DMs. The problem is I'm way smaller on Instagram than I am on YouTube. I don't know if you have me on Instagram, MJ, but I only have like maybe 300. I think I have 250 followers on Instagram. I can't look at it right now. Oh, yes, I can. Hold up. For some reason, my content doesn't do nearly as well on Instagram as it does on YouTube. I'm F. What? By 1,000 followers, it will help out a lot. Isn't that like kind of cheating though? I'm gonna go to bed because I'm going to my friend's house tomorrow. All right, sounds good, broski. My last post actually did get 3,000 views though, so that's good. That was a decent one. But yeah, I only have I have more posts than followers on Instagram. That's how you know I'm fucking on the grind, bro. I have 300 posts and only 264 followers. Isn't it like bad to buy followers though? Like I really don't want to be that guy. Does everybody do that? Do you think everyone does that shit? I feel like people would notice that too. Oh, yeah. I just looked it up. Buying Instagram followers carries risks including reduced engagement, algorithm penalties, shadow bans, and potential account suspension. Yeah, I don't think we can do that, bro. They might suspend my account. Yeah, I don't know about that. They won't do anything. They might, bro. I followed, but yeah, I wouldn't buy. Yeah, I won't. Elliot Taporia bought millions. I don't think so, bro. I think they just followed his ass. Dude, when I lift this headgear up, oh my god, I can hear my actual voice. Whoa. This shit's like covering my ears. I didn't even realize. I'm probably being loud as fuck right now. Bro, don't be dense, please. Bro, you told me not to gamble. Now you're telling me to buy followers? I don't know about that. Congrats on 1.3K subs. Thanks. That's not really a big accomplishment, though. I got less subs this month than I did last month. Like, significantly less. Let me check the analytics, boys. 5 million followed me in one random day. What's your Instagram, MJ? I'll search you up, bro. What was I looking at? My analytics, yeah. Bro thinks botting. Yo, I mean, I think it's probably worse, bro. That's cheating. That's cheating the game, bro. Oh, you're talking about Taporia? Do you have Instagram, MJ? I'll follow you anyway, just for fun. Yeah, I'm down. I only got 230 subs this month. 7% less. What the fuck, guys? Nah, now I know you're actually dumb. Don't follow me. What? Yeah, I'm down. 7% less subs this week. I need to look at this. We are on a steady climb, though. Okay, January. Let's see. Do you think Yair is going to beat Silva? No. What do you think, Mikey? Mikey, I love when you're in the chat, brother. January, I got like no subs. I got like 11 subs. February, I got 21 subs. March, I started to pick up a little bit in March. I got up to 76 subs. April 4th is when I hit 100 subs. And then April was my best month ever, dude. By the end of April, I had 550 subs. I hit 100 subs on April 4th. By April 30th, I had 550. And then May, I got up to 720. Nah, I think Yair is going to get TKO'd. Oh, you think Yair is going to get a TKO? You might be right. If you're not willing to even fake a few followers, you don't... Dude, what is this hate, MJ? I thought we were boys. It's dangerous, man. I don't want to fake followers. I just looked it up. It said you could get a ban. I don't want my account to get banned. And I mean, what's wrong with doing things the right way? I think Silva is going to TKO him. Okay, yeah. I'm on the same page then, Mikey. Also, that is a very harsh statement. You don't deserve to make it out of the factory. That's rude. I'm working harder than anyone I know in my life. I don't know anybody that's working harder than me. The right way is when you win. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to risk getting my Instagram banned. No, you're not. What? You don't know my personal life? I'm working harder than every single person that I personally know, 100%. No one's working harder than me. But you can always work harder. So maybe that's what you're talking about, which is very true. I will agree with you there. You can always work harder. But I mean, almost 700 posts in 6 months. That's pretty good. Do you know Joshua Van can beat Petr Yan? You're probably right. Van is low-key the GOAT. All right, he's not the GOAT, but he's up there. I really like Joshua Van. He's one of the best, bro. He really is. Do you think Joshua Van can beat Petr Yan? I think he has a good chance. Like, obviously, I think he has a good chance. I think Joshua Van has a chance with anybody, bro. Obviously, as we get up in weight class, we're going to have a problem, but... If you're working as hard as you say, bro, you would have come up with new ideas for the stream. I have lots of ideas, dude. Listen, let me just break down my life, MJ. I work 40 to 50 hours per week. I train boxing twice a week, lifting and cardio pretty much every day, lifting 3 times a week. And I still produce 3 shorts per day, 2 long form videos per week, and I stream almost every single day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm busting my ass. I really am. Of course, you can always work harder. The problem is with me is sleep. You know? Like, can I operate on 5-6 hours of sleep? Yes. Do I enjoy that? Fuck no. I hate that. Honestly, I hate being sleep deprived. It's one of my least favorite things. Also, there's the issue of, you know, equipment, obviously. You know, I can't just go live everywhere as far as IRL goes. Because I won't have service and then I won't be able to stream. But I'm working on it. And you know what, MJ? You're right, though. I do need to come up. You stream, but you don't think of new stuff. I've only been streaming for like 3 weeks, bro. And I am working on it. You know? But you're right. I do need to come up with more engaging things for sure. And I am trying to do that. But obviously, as I said, like, I'm streaming after I come home from work, after I've already put out 3 to 4 shorts on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So it is a little bit, you know, it's one of those things. But you're definitely right. I could be making better streams. And I will have to just humbly agree with you, MJ, because I trust my fans' judgment. Especially you, bro. I trust you as one of my day ones. And I do try to take advice from chat. Nobody responded to me in the Discord. In the content channel, I said, yo guys, let me know what type of long form YouTube videos you want to see and or streams. But yeah, I will agree with you, MJ. I agree with you, bro. But, you know, I do take a little offense when you think I'm not working hard, because I am working very hard. If I didn't give a fuck, I'd be nice all day. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Like I said, we're going to try to get some different-esque streams in there this week, because I have this week off. Obviously, I have the fight and some stuff, so those days it'll be hard, but I'll have a good 6 maybe 7. Oh my god, I don't even want to say that. I have a good 6 to 8 days where we can get some different streams, and we're gonna attempt. Hopefully, the stream doesn't crash. We're gonna attempt. I'm sorry that I was harsh with my words. No, bro, you're good. We're grown men in this chat, you know? I accept accountability. I could have worded it better. No, you're good. I'm just saying, I do work hard. I'm busting my fucking ass. I really am working as hard as I can. Of course, you can always work harder. The problem is for me, just, time-wise, because I'm trying to get so many things done. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right though. I do need to do different things stream-wise. And it is like an idea problem, but when you're trying to come up with 3 different unique shorts every day, eventually you get kind of clogged. That's where I'm looking to my community. That's why, I was helpful earlier. You guys said fishing. I don't know if you were yay or nay on that, MJ. But a fishing stream, you guys thought that might be fun or interesting. I got a pond right out back. I still have service up there, so that would be pretty easy for me to actually do. So we're going to get that done this week. We are attempting the 24-hour stream. I'm slightly worried the stream will crash. I don't think it's the hard working part. It's where the work is being put. We need work and creativity for streams and clips. I've clipped some stuff from the stream, but none of it does very well. It's better for me to just make the short form content myself. So far, at least. My best short, it's nothing crazy. It's got 175K views. It was the Tracy Cortez one. I've done some stream clips, not a lot though. But yeah, maybe if I do some more IRL streaming, I can probably get some better clips. The problem is hunting down the clips. Of course I can use Opus Clip, but that is such a janky engine. I don't know if you've ever tried to use that, but that is the jankiest shit, bro. It's so fucking annoying. But yeah, I am well aware I need to do bigger and better streams. But I also do watch these other content creators, and most of them, they're doing similar-esque streams where they're talking about fights or, you know, playing UFC 6 or something, which obviously the PC is coming on the 20th. Do you know you can make money off just clipping long-form videos for people? I do know that. I actually feel bad. I hate 9-to-5 jobs. What do you do, MJ? I know how hard they are mentally. My mental aspect is pretty decent. Like, I'm pretty, you know, not to toot my own horn, pretty strong. It just sucks because it's less about that and more about I just want to do better for my family, you know? Like, I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to be just a guy who just works it, even if it's a good job. Like, my job doesn't pay bad by any means. You know, a lot of people would probably be very grateful to have my job, and I'm grateful to have it as well. Because there's people that would kill to be in my position, so I'm very grateful, even though I am striving every day to escape. But if you look at the average guy, you know, I own some real estate and I rent them out. Well, that's fucking awesome. How old are you, bro? I think I've asked you this before. "23. Where are you from, dog? I think I may have asked you that before, too. Oh, wow. MJ, I'm looking to get into real estate. That's a long-term goal of mine. Oh, you're in Lebanon. Oh, maybe I haven't talked to you about this. I don't know. Did you ever have a regular job, or did you take out maybe a business loan to purchase real estate, or how did that work for you, brother? How much money do you make a day? Me? I mean, I don't know my daily rate. I know my hourly. Good night. Yo, Diamond Cut, thanks for popping in. Good night, brother. Do you do any, I make 10K a month just from rentals. That's pretty fire. Bringing home a little over 100 racks a year. That's dope. What's the taxes like in Lebanon? I once worked in a supermarket for like 3 weeks. I hated it. Here's the thing though, at least for me, MJ, the fact that I hate my job so much, it really is a blessing. Because if my job was like okay, or I didn't hate it, then I wouldn't be pushing as hard as I am to get out. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be making all this content. I wouldn't be streaming for several hours. Like, I would just be like, oh, it's not that bad. But because I dislike it so much, it really is a blessing. It's so crazy that I'm saying right now, live, that this job is a blessing. Because if you had said I would be saying that a year ago, I would be like, are you fucking insane? My dad makes 50K a month. Oh, dang, you got that nepotism, bro. Is your dad in real estate as well? Well, probably a lot of stuff. If he's making 50K a month, that's pretty crazy. Zero tax and lucky rich people. Listen, Mikey, you know, a lucky rich person oftentimes was not what used to be a poor person, you know? Sometimes luck has nothing to do. Sometimes, obviously, yes. But sometimes luck has nothing to do with it. He passed it down to me. Okay, well, that is kind of lucky. That is very lucky. But it's not, if you think about it. Like, his dad probably worked very, very hard to get to that position to be able to pass it down to his son. Am I right, MJ? Am I right or am I right? Or maybe this is generational wealth. I have no idea. But that's the mindset that I look at it from, normally. I feel poor, but then I remember I'm not an adult yet, so I'm making a lot of money. See? You're good, bro. He traveled to South America and made all his money. See, you know, it all starts somewhere, right? Every 100 years, one badass motherfucker comes around and they change the generational wealth and the just everything for their family for hundreds of generations to come. And this may sound crazy, but I believe I'm that motherfucker, okay? Okay? I'm doing it, boys. I'm doing it. Do you know what percentage of channels even make it to 1,000 subs? Guess. I will post my cars in the Discord. That's fire, MJ. I'd love to see it. I'm a car guy. Not really, but I do like cars. That's dope, though. Good for you, man. You really are blessed, MJ. Good on your dad for fucking busting his ass and making that money, though. Good for him. That is amazing. That is so amazing. I made $3,000 last week, but I gave half of it to my mom. Yo, Mikey. That's a fucking W, bro. That's why we do this shit, okay? Don't ever forget that, bro. Oh shit. MJ posted the cars in the cord. The cars in the cord, baby. Let me see. This is my backyard. Okay, got a Ford and a Mercedes. That's what's up, gangster. Dude, what is this? You're in a fucking gated community here? Holy shit. This guy's got like a fucking castle. Man, you really are. You're blessed, bro. Good for you, man. So what's the upkeep like on all the rentals? 10K per month? That would be so fire. I have a decent car, though. I don't have any pictures on my laptop, anyway. Harrison, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Harrison Fulcher back in the chat. How you doing, bro? I make money off being lazy and using AI to do work and doing BJJ match and some boxing tournaments. So what do? You made 3K last month, Mikey? Enlighten me, please, brother. Because low-key, if I could make like 3K a month, that is a little less than what I make right now, but I would still quit my job. Yo, gotta check the cord again, bro. I haven't masturbated since the last time I watched your stream. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yo, nice house, bro. That's fire, MJ. I like the cat, too. Harrison, please do not jerk off to me on stream. I'm on a streak. Good. Keep up the no goon streak. Yeah, that's dope, MJ. But yeah, like I was saying though, what's the upkeep like? Like what does your day look like? Basically, like, are you having to do things every single day? Do you have to check on properties I don't know how many properties you have. Like, what is your day to day? 10K a month with 0 income tax as well, MJ? That's fucking crazy, Brody. I just made this guy. Dude, the Discord's popping off. How many people we got in the Cord now? Yo, Harrison, if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and join, brother. Octagon Oracle is the name. The link is on one of my previous posts if you go look. What was I doing? I was about to look something up. I use AI to clip long-form videos into a 60 to 80 second video like soccer or MMA or Clash Royale, and then give them the video, which then they give me $1 for every 1,000 views, sometimes more. Is this on your channel? Do you have a channel? I would love to see some of it. Let me know any of your channel names or something. I'd like to look them up. Mikey. That's for me, and my dad makes 50K plus. What's for you? Oh, did you post it in the Discord? I didn't see. That's awesome, MJ. That's really, bro, you truthfully have been blessed by life. The Mercedes is the coolest one. My channel name is 0 to 100K. So you don't really have to do much during the day? Is that what you're saying, MJ? Like, what does your day look like? You know what I mean? Yo, I cannot find your channel, Mikey. Make sure you're typing it word for word, Mikey. Please subscribe to me. Okay, Harrison. Harrison, I'll drop a sub for you. Oh, that's your channel name, 0 to 100K. I see. I thought that was Mikey. Yo, Mikey, you gotta let me know your channel name if you're still in here. But yeah, MJ, what does your day-to-day consist of? Like, what are you doing during the day? God has really blessed me. For real, bro. God did, man. That's amazing. Good for you, bro. For real, good for you. That's the type of life I want to give my kids one day. My dad has worked very hard. Bro, that's all it takes, bro. One dude, just one dude from your family just needs to lock the fuck in. And then the rest of your family is set for life. Like, that's my plan, bro. I'm going to be that guy. I have to be the guy that locks in harder than everybody else so that everyone else in my family can reap the reward. You know what I mean? That's my goal in life. I just want to give my family the best possible life I can. Good for your dad, bro. WMJ's dad. That's fucking awesome. That really is awesome. The Discord's popping off, boys. We're fucking killing it in the Discord. I also have some land where I planted all kinds of grapes. Do you sell them? That's cool. Like a vineyard? I made a video for a channel called @ZyZ.MMA. Made $100 for 20 or 30. Yo, why don't you make a video for me, Mikey? How do you get paid? Let's talk business, Mikey. I just have to make sure everything is taken care of. So is it like relatively like not like super crazy. Sounds like it's not too bad. But you fucking, you know, that's the thing though. Your dad worked so hard. Like that's the type of shit that, you know, ends up just, you know, eventually at the end of the day, you know, your family gets to have the benefit of that, and that's beautiful. Yeah, I make 20K profit yearly on average from that. From the grapes, from the vineyard thing you're saying? Mikey said, I get paid for every 1,000 views. So if you get 100K views, you give me $100. Mikey, let's talk. How do you get paid? What platform do you use? You use Cash App, Venmo? Or do you do it through like Fiverr or something? But it takes all of attention. I bet it does. That's still dope though. 20K yearly profit from that. So what are you raking in? 150 bands a year? Cash App. All right, Mikey, make me something. Make me something that I can post on my channel, and I'll pay you per 1,000. Let's do this, Mikey. Yo, Mikey, you got Discord or Instagram? We can DM or talk or something. That's so cool though, MJ, for real. That's awesome, man. You are blessed, bro. 150 to 200. Okay, that was about what I was thinking. Okay, but I gotta ask my mom first. Oof, maybe this is not a good idea. I forgot. I didn't realize you were like a little kid. Yeah, maybe we should postpone this idea, Mikey. Maybe some other time. 150 to 200K, that's dope, bro. And you said there's like 0 income tax in Lebanon? Zero fucking income tax would be so peak. Zero tax overall. Damn, bro. It's crazy where I live, bro. Your income tax is through the fucking roof where I live. They take like a third of your paycheck. Solar system for electricity. That's dope. You're living the life, broski. That's cool. That just goes to show you guys, it's possible, man. Whether it's real estate, fucking content, you know, being a professional fighter, being a professional athlete, you know, whether it's, you know, some other business, whatever it is, you can do it. I paid 30K and now I don't ever have to pay for electricity again. That's awesome. That is awesome. I really wish I could own the house I live in. But I just rent. Someday. Someday soon. I don't know if I would actually buy this place. I don't want to live in where I live forever. Not only for just the income tax problem, but just for in general, like, I don't like when it's cold. I'm a big hater of that. But MJ making big moves, bro. That's fucking awesome, bro. Good for you, man. At 23 too. That's like probably a top 1% salary and income. Salary and income are the same thing. What am I talking about? You got a boxing match on Saturday? Good fucking luck, Mikey. Good for you, bro. How many people are in my Discord? I got a knockout? What? Yo, we got 14 people in the Discord now? I'm quitting my job, bro. That's enough. MJ, have you ever tried any content creation or anything like that? Or that's not really your... I mean, you don't need to. I'm just curious. Yo, Big Star, where the hell have you been, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. How are you doing, broski? I'm good. How are you? To be honest, I like to keep my life private. I don't blame you. If I had hella money, I would too. Unfortunately, I'm not that guy. So we're working on it. But I get it. I would too. Anyway, guys, I need to go to bed. What am I doing? It's late. Thank you, boys, for hopping into the stream. MJ, thanks for that fucking enlightening conversation. For real, bro. That was awesome. For real, bless you guys. Bless your families. That was fucking awesome. What a chat, boys. What a beautiful chat we had today. See you later, Rock. See you, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into the live. But,